And we are live.
What up? I said, what up? What's going on, y'all? Chilling, chilling, chilling. We got your boy Wings of Redemption, White Boy 7th Street, and Eddie the Champ.
What's up, everybody?
Going on, y'all?
I want wrestling intros for everybody. Like, we always do something
Back to Stone Cold.
Yeah, that's why I waited till y'all did your gestures. And then
I thought you meant we could have like specific wrestlers' intros. I want the glass breaking.
I like Nature Boy Ric Flair, or They Think I'm Cute. I know I'm sexy.
Or
who is that?
Shawn
I heard
Michaels.
that before.
Shawn
Okay,
Michaels? That was my favorite
okay.
move to do as a kid.
Sweet Chin Music?
Uh-huh. I loved it.
Who did you hit Julio with the Sweet Chin Music?
We might have exchanged a few back and forth. Met a rock bottom me a
actually,
few
do
times.
you know what I think is a very underrated shout for great intro? Is like if I could start the podcast with just the Ultimate Warrior's theme tune, and you just hear me running through my house straight to my webcam and then shaking the camera. That would be amazing.
What was his? Just like hard rock or some shit?
Yeah, it's just like
dun, 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 dun.
yeah, just like
yeah,
hard rock.
all right.
You knew it was on. As soon as you
Yo.
heard that music, you knew it was on.
He used to be.
Didn't he die of like a
wild.
cocaine overdose?
No, he died after being
He
inducted
died
into
like
him.
of
He
a
died
heart
of
attack or something.
Fatal.
Yeah, I think they had cocaine like riddled through his system.
Yeah,
like
but
it busted his heart.
you know he was like numb from some shit. But yeah, his heart cardiac arrest or something. Because he just made that speech that created the Warriors will live forever.
He actually
And then,
changed
like,
his
he
name to
died.
Warrior.
Did he?
Yeah, like he legitimately changed his name to the Warrior, I think.
Oh, he pulled a Ron Artest, huh?
What's Ron Artest? Who's that?
Meta World.
Meta World Peace.
Meta World
That's such
Peace.
a retarded name. Can
Yeah,
I
I
just
like-
say?
love it.
Such a
He's crazy.
ridiculous
He's
name.
crazy.
Wonder what happened to the guy who named himself PlayStation 4.
You better got a free PlayStation
Oh my
4 at
God.
That
least.
Please.
motherfucker legally changed his name to PlayStation 4.
No, no.
Yeah.
Is it the number? Like, I always wanted... I was
Imagine
gonna
his
do
pussy
something
rate.
really
What is his
weird.
last name for? I wonder what his pussy rate is like.
4? At least
Probably
it's
not
Xbox
even that
One.
high.
You know the guy that renamed himself legally to Xbox One is regretting it right now.
Somebody's
Well, I couldn't
Xbox
find the
One
PlayStation-
and a PlayStation 4.
I couldn't find the PlayStation 4, but I did find the guy who named himself PlayStation 2. Hey, gentlemen.
Oh my God.
From
It's
the
probably
UK.
the
Oh,
same
dude,
guy.
you're making us look bad.
His named Dan Holmes has legally changed his name to Mr. PlayStation 2.
Dan, don't be that.
What's
He's
his last
29
name?
as well.
Hold on, let's look.
What would you rename yourself if you had to do something really crazy? Like, it couldn't be the more crazy, the better. I wanted to always do like the @ symbol, or like just a weird combination of like numbers and the letters and symbols on the keyboard.
I'd want something that would like fuck with police officers, so I'd name myself like
Bars, baby.
Just like a whole series of things that would fuck with people every time they had to write my name down.
See,
That-
what I wouldn't do is I wouldn't rename myself something like Super Badass, because I think it's fairly obvious that when people call themselves like Elite Slayer XX Sniper Lord, that they're compensating for something. They're probably actually not an Elite Slayer Sniper Lord. They're probably some 9-year-old
Fucking
kid.
dude.
Yeah.
A noob. I would change my name to Brock.
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 Just Brock.
That's a manly name.
Yeah, that's a crazy name.
Just
Like-
one. Just
It's a very
if-
American name.
Like if somebody be like, I'm gonna call my brother on you. What's his name? Brock. I'll be like, oh shit, I don't know. I might have to think.
I never see nobody that was wussy was named Brock.
Yeah, I never seen a bitch Brock. Like,
broccoli.
You ever
Right.
thought about naming like your first name, like what it would be like to be a different first name? Like Eddie is kind of, it's a cool name. Not that many people have it, but I've often wondered like what would my life be like if I was just called Brian or Daniel?
are you
or
Eddie or Edward?
Shit.
Edward?
I got the weirdest name out of all of it, so it doesn't matter.
Jordy.
Jordy.
Jordy's
Yeah,
a cool name though.
But my name sucked. My name Neil.
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 That's your
Yeah.
name?
Wow.
Yeah,
Neil.
I got a pussy name, Neil.
Neil. Well, if you want to
Neil.
get correct, I got a pussy name because Jordy's actually a female name from like the UK.
Yeah. You could
My
just put
name's
bitch in
Neil.
front of your name and it would be bitch Neil.
Doug, my name's Neil. I can't even get a nickname.
No, you can't.
What
It's
the
a
fuck would
very
you call
hard
me?
name to
N-
pronunciate.
Eel, like what?
Did you have any like smelly belly Kelly or something like that?
Neil the eel, gotta be.
I got a nickname when I went to work. When I worked to work for Met Glass, I showed up to work the first day of Met Glass. Had this big red T-shirt. I still got the T-shirt, and this guy named Ernest McWhite seen me, and like Ernest McWhite was like this old school black man, and like he goes,
That is an old school black man name.
yeah, Ernest McWhite. He goes, hey, it's the Kool-Aid Man.
Oh God!
So from that day on, they called me Kool-Aid.
Say his name again.
Ernest McWhite.
That is a great fucking name for a black guy.
Hey,
Ernest
Kool-Aid
McWhite.
Man.
Yeah.
Mick White.
You couldn't get whiter
Where
than
did the Mick-
Ernest, Mook, and White.
Ernest
So I
McWhite.
spun it off and I put it on my hard hat as like this, you know.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid.
That's what everybody call me, Kool-Aid.
People call me Scar. That's it because of my rap name. And I had it for a long time, so
But you don't have any scars?
no. I
It
was
could be Scar like the assault rifle.
bingo. Although
I
that
always
wasn't
like the
it,
name
but
Dylan. I always thought Dylan was a cool name.
Dylan is a bitch name.
Yeah, Dylan's
It's a
not a cool
poet's
name.
It's like
a
Cameron.
sophisticated name.
It's like Cameron. Cameron. Dylan.
Have you ever met a guy that was called
The funny
Cameron?
thing is, it's probably so many subs in here listening right now.
Yeah, just keep
saying
on
his
naming
name.
off names. We're gonna
That's a
lose
bitch name.
all of our fucking
It's
viewers.
like Cameron, and Cameron's
Nice-
sitting here like,
nice-
what the fuck?
Nice topic, Ed. Fuck.
Wait, for Cameron, I did pee on someone named Cameron before.
Damn, a white boy pissed on a Cameron.
I pissed on Cameron.
Was he on fire?
He was sleeping. Okay, so I told
Okay,
the story.
that sounds like a dick move.
Yeah, no, well, I told the story a lot. I'll tell
I haven't
it
never
again.
heard it.
You never? Okay, so I was like, I think 15, and we got our first like bottle of alcohol, and it was Grey Goose, our first little party.
Let's get you loose.
Julio's mom would work third shift in the summertime as a nurse, so we had the house to ourselves. And basically, I drank a lot of Grey Goose. I was sleeping on the couch. He was sleeping on the floor, like right under me. I got up, and I just like circled around the room. I guess I was heading towards the bathroom, but I took a detour, and I just saw Cameron as a toilet, and I just pissed on him. I don't know. I don't remember this. I don't recall it, but I just pissed on him, and then my friends heard it. They stopped it, and then he got revenge. A few nights later, I passed out.
Hope he ain't dookie on you.
No, I slept in the kitchen, and he was scared to do it, but he pissed in the cup, and everyone was like encouraging him to like throw this pee on me, and Julio actually pushed Cameron, and the pee went on me, and then I woke up, and everyone was like, "Oh, he peed on you! He peed on you!" I got so infuriated, which I probably shouldn't have went this far in retaliation, because it was kind of
You started it, white boy.
I know I started it, but I couldn't. So what I did is I pissed on it. He had some black Reeboks at Foot Locker. You could I don't know if you guys remember this deal, but you could get a black pair of Reeboks and a white pair of Reeboks for $70. He had the black pair. Well, I peed on those.
Should have pissed on the white pair. Maybe
No,
it was standing.
yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
point.
the white pair would have got
He had.
fucked up.
That's the only pair he had. So I put the
At least
shoes
the
in
laces
the
would have been
toilet.
done.
I put the shoes in the toilet. I pissed on them. I grabbed a bag, and off the top, the second story roof, I threw in pitch black. I threw one shoe like 2 yards to the left,
You're a
one
scumbag.
shoe 2 yards to the right. Now, as Cameron was, this is
White boy's on a roof throwing stuff 2 yards. What are you doing? Underhanding that shit?
Yeah, I was. He probably means something. He probably mean 10 yards. I hope.
No, like
That's
the
like
next
this.
door neighbor.
Oh, you talking about like a literally yard, like an acre.
Yeah, not a unit of
yard.
measurement,
I
but like
thought
the
he was talking
backyard.
about like. Bloop.
Like,
I'm
I
like,
threw
oh.
it 35 centimeters northwest. No, so as I continue the story, I'm just gonna be more and more of an asshole. Because Cameron was like,
And pissed on his shoes.
Yeah.
Shit on his shoes. Threw his shoes in the damn bush.
Yeah.
He didn't think that was enough. He had to come back for more.
yeah, well, Cameron was like the friend that we all messed with. I don't know why it was Cameron.
The bitch of the group is what you mean.
Yeah, kind of. And
I bet Cameron didn't even retaliate.
No, not after
White
this.
boy,
But-
you started it though.
I know, but wait, he was going to get his shoes. And Julio let me use his paintball gun. And as he was collecting his shoes barefoot,
Wow. Wow.
I snuck up on him and shot him in the back. And he's running down, and I'm running, shooting. I got Marathon Pro, Steady Aim Pro. I'm just hitting him in the back. He's, ow.
I'm really about to leave this podcast. Like, y'all some scumbags,
And
man.
then-
I can't be associated with you guys.
And then he gets on his front stairs, and then he just stays there. And I light up one more shot, and like from 5 houses down, I just no scope him. He goes inside, and then he comes out he hangs out with us a few days later, and he says he told his mom, and his mom just laughed at him and said you shouldn't have peed on him. And that was that.
Goodness.
See, the moral of this story is I can tell you're not really sorry because you're laughing the whole the story.
It sounds like it's like a
Something
crowning achievement.
Yeah.
And did you guys see White Boy's video he posted today?
Mm-mm. What to do?
It's a Counter-Strike video, and he's like a badass in this video because I think hanging with me rubbed off on him. He's like, and you guys that are saying White Boy stick to COD, fuck you. And then I'm gonna fucking post what I'm like, oh my God, whose video am I watching? Like, this guy is a fucking piece of shit right now. You're a bad guy, man.
I
No,
could,
fuck everybody.
white boy. If I was your boy Cameron, I would have pissed in your face in the kitchen, dog. Like I
He
literally
got my
put it
shoulder.
down, and
Yeah,
I
like right
would have
here.
hit you with the stream. I wouldn't have put it in a cup. It would have been like
Yeah.
Oh, I was knocked out too. Like
you'd have woke up.
I was knocked out. They got me.
You got him back for getting you back.
That's how it was.
Oh,
Cameron, like,
God, this-
We're gonna call this the piss wars.
Cameron, he was not in a position to retaliate.
That's crazy. They thought it was over, but White Boy came back. Piss wars.
I was hitting him a lot too, because we had like a $20 pump gun it was like a blue clear gun.
A super soaker?
No,
Or
no,
just-
a paintball gun.
Oh,
And you
okay.
use those little
Paint-
cartridges, and you had to pump it. It kind of sucked, but I was hitting him. It was great.
I'd like to point out, white boy today has put the pussy on a pedestal. If you look right behind him, you'll see the cat is clearly on a pedestal.
Hold on, that's a cat?
That's
Oh,
Coldcat.
I thought it was like a Russian hat or something.
He's sleeping. Yeah, he sits there with when I stream. He loves it, man. He loves me. He loves life. He's
Oh,
a great
man.
cat.
What are you about to say, Eddie? Come on.
I was just going to say, after hearing the piss wars in which White Boy acted as America in provoking a small country into attacking
Right,
it and
right.
completely dominating it, I was just thinking, like, what did we all do this week? Like, I don't have a story that can compare to that. Like, I didn't even pee on myself this week, so I don't know. Like, what did everybody do? Because I'm kind of interested.
Oh God.
I'm trying to find I think I saw a mouse in here, and I'm scared. I sound like a pussy. I kind of jumped on this chair, and and this chair is like real loose, and it spins around and stuff.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You jumped on it. You?
I
How
didn't.
tall are you, Jive?
I didn't jump like from
You
here
jumped
to
on
there.
a chair because of a mouse.
Yeah, it was like I was bitch made.
Mice are the
I-
cool ones. Rats are the one you want to avoid. Mice just squeak and eat cheese.
I don't want anything.
John,
to
let me
touch-
ask you this. How much can you bench?
I don't go higher than the 225s.
So you
The
get 225.
yeah.
So you're 225. How many times you rep that? 10 times?
About
20
10,
times?
yeah. I could do it about 10 times.
That mouse weighs like 10 ounces.
They
You
scary,
literally,
man.
you literally have enough force in your muscles to rip his body in half.
Yo, when they're dead, I'll fuck it up. When it's dead,
I think that defeats the point.
I'll flush them. I close my
You
eyes.
need to
flush it
go
down
real,
the toilet.
real fucking gangsta, like gangsta ass Care Bear here, and like grab the mouse and then like feed it to a snake.
No, I am gangster. I got those traps that go like this, that go bang, like
Oh, those things are cold blood. You ever seen one work?
yeah.
Motherfucker break the shit out their neck. I have
Yo,
one that broke his back. Like it literally broke the motherfucker's back. It goes whap, and this bitch is like
Yo,
a bee.
they be
Dude, like
fucking
I don't know
my
what's wrong
stuff.
with you people. Like, if I thought I heard a mouse in my place where I lived, I would try and become its friend. No joke, I would. I would leave cheese
Eddie,
out for it.
I live in the motherfucking countryside. When they cut and burn fields around here, you get
Oh,
mouse
yeah.
every year.
Oh,
Every year.
yo, hey Wings, they're doing something back here, like cutting shit down and
Yeah,
stuff.
when they start cutting and burning
Yeah.
fields, like clearing woods, you get rats in your house. I don't care
yeah,
how
they
clean
go
you
to
are. They look
wherever it's
other
sheltered.
places. No, the nearest shelter.
Yeah,
And like we get like 9 or 10 every year we got to kill.
This cat, I think it was a professional farm cat, or at least it looks like it.
I mean, he got some rats under his belt.
He has a
Scratch
few.
it out.
Yeah, you
Yo.
guys need a cat. No,
Need-
with those traps.
You need to give him a vest, but like his kill count on it.
Like no, the ears. Like who does the ear? What's
That's the Vietnam troops. He used to cut the Vietnamese ears off and wear them as necklaces.
Oh, I saw that on The Walking
Wow.
Dead. I didn't know it was that brutal.
That's where it came from. The Vietnam. They would like the people they killed in war. They would cut the ear off and wear them as necklaces.
damn.
Those mouse traps always hit them like in a different position too. So you have you see
The-
enough mouse traps, you see some fucked up shit.
At my other spot, I bought one of those and it didn't get the mouse. Like it didn't
You know,
get him, but it knocked it the fuck out or something. Like because the trap was like clamped, and the mouse was like 2 feet away from the trap, knocked the fuck out with bleeding from his mouth. I said, damn.
I tell you what's worse, more cold blooded, is those fucking sticky papers.
Yeah,
You ever
but
use
they
a
be
sticky
still
trap?
alive. They be like,
Oh yeah, that's what I'm about to say. I'm like, I caught one under the oven one year, and the motherfucker had ripped his left arm off. Like he
Damn.
literally ripped his left arm off. It was stuck on the paper, and like when I found, he's like laying with his face down on the sticky shit like this,
yeah, looking at you.
and he's still alive. And like his back feet are still kicking because it was off with the sticky paper.
Mm-hmm.
It was like damn, this sucks, buddy. I might have to go
You
throw
know
you
what's-
outside.
You know what's I know that's fucked up, man. And he's still gonna be alive just outside. Like,
Yeah.
damn, my arm going and shit. You know what's
Your boy's
kind of
cold-blooded.
stupid? You
He
know what's
cold
kind
as
of
ice.
dumb? People that, if y'all did it, I'm sorry, it's kind of stupid. People that put poison out. Like,
I got small dogs in the house. I can't do that.
yeah, some people put poison out for mice. Like I can see rats, you got to get them the fuck out of there.
Well,
But
rats are creepy looking.
Yeah, some people put poison out, and then the mouse would go somewhere and died, and you smell it.
Oh, it smells like it almost smells
Where
like a
is
really
this?
bad barbecue too.
Yeah, like where is this? I can't find it for 5 days. Like that's stupid. Just put traps out.
yeah, the poison doesn't work. It's like, oh man, and then you do find it. It's like a fucking skeleton. Like a year later.
Yeah, with some ants around it and shit.
Yeah.
Look at white boy face.
I just hate no. You mentioned the mouse, and I'm just thinking now
Mouse
you're
are
all-
bad. Rats are the bad ones.
Oh, no,
That
what-
fucking tail. Ugh.
Even the mouse, you're always thinking they're always fucking sneaky, and they're gonna pop out where you're not expecting them, and then
Yeah.
it's
And then
always
they
in the
just run by.
background.
I thought I saw something run by. I'm like,
Have you ever had one?
See
Have
a
you ever one
fucking
touch you?
a mouse now.
I had. I was sitting here one day. I was actually playing on PlayStation over here.
Oh
It was
my
dark. It was dark. So it was like, it was dark, and I felt something go over my foot, and I kicked
Oh!
my foot up, and the bitch hit
Oh,
the corner up
shit!
there.
God. Yo! Did you stun it for a little while? Like,
Oh, it killed it. Like I kicked my foot up so hard it hit the top of the ceiling up there and killed it.
Why didn't you live stream? This would have been the greatest thing ever.
That would have been great.
Can I tell you one
I didn't
thing?
know what the hell touched my foot. Like I know, I was like, oh my god.
Yo, Hip probably was like, what the fuck? Yo, that's fucking crazy, yo. Oh, but this is a disclaimer. I didn't jump on the chair. I just went like this, like put my feet on the
That would be jumping on the chair, Jive. It's okay. It's okay. You can admit it.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
You're scared of a creature that's as small as your hand.
Yeah, I'm scared of mice.
Okay, I'm scared of roaches. I'm terrified of cockroaches.
Yeah, I ain't seen a roach in a long time.
I used to deliver pizza, right? And there used to be this motherfucking house I would go up to, and the roach, I guess the roach paid rent or some shit, because he want to give you like a high five when you hung out on the porch.
Yo, I've been.
They ain't afraid of you.
With a lot of fucking roaches, and it feels like stuff is crawling on you.
You don't want to sit down.
Anything, even if the wind blows a piece of your hair, you will feel it because you're so on edge. Like, is something crawling on me? The wind blow a piece of your hair. You like
that motherfucker always has the gall too. That motherfucker's what's the first thing out of his mouth? You want something to drink?
Oh my god! What if you fucking get and then you look and there's a roach in there, like this.
The drink.
Trying to swim.
White boy's about to throw up.
I almost did. That's gross.
Oh.
There was like when I lived in the country, like when I lived in Cornwall, there's this like big motherfucking tank ass spider in my room, like massive, like probably about that big. So it's about 2 inches long.
It's about the size of a cockroach.
And it's like tanky. It's not like wispy. It's like body's built like a fucking truck, and it's got massive muscly legs. I'm like,
it's the kind of spider they fight other insects with.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is this? And like, I'll admit, like, spiders make me get on top of my chair and freak out, right? So I'm living with my girlfriend at the time, and I had like this wooden training katana, right, from like. I just thought it was cool. It's called a bokon, right? I had this fucking effectively big pointy stick, and I was like poking it, like trying to crush it, and the bitch was like, "Nah, nah, I'm benching your stick." Bro. It was like up against the wall. It was like, "Nope," and like I tried to kill it, and we thought we killed it, and I'm not joking. Like as we go to bed, like my girlfriend's lying down in bed, I'm standing up, turns the light out, and she's and I just hear this. Ed, and like I'm like, what? She's like, turn the light on. She turns it on. Her face is on the pillow, and on the opposite pillow is this motherfucking spider. I have never seen a human being move faster. Like she made it out of there.
Got up like this.
Yeah, she like stood straight up, like like and just totally panicked, and like she was like, Ed, you have to kill it now. This is a mortal battle between you and this spider. And eventually I skewered it and stuck it. And
did you not want to use your shoe?
No, I had I felt like a badass. I had like a pretend samurai sword. I was like, this motherfucker's going down, like skewered it and shit.
This is on the UK, man. They have this pretend shit. You should have the real stuff, Ed. The real stuff.
Oh shit!
Something's gonna go wrong if I have a real one. Something's gonna go very wrong.
Like you look at your knife. You did that.
Yeah.
You gotta have the real shit. This motherfucker killed a spider.
Bad at Counter-Strike. People keep telling me to get into that game. I was trying to like switch my weapon. Like I was getting shot at. I ran out of bullets. I was gonna switch my weapon. My guy just was like,
damn, you ran out of bullets. You must be beast.
Out of magazine. My magazine was empty. I tried to switch my weapon. I pushed the look at the weapon button. I'm like, oh my god, I'm running away. Like,
isn't it R? If I remember right, Counter-Strike's R, right?
You change them all. You can bind them all. So I
think the default must be R because I do hit R for reload.
Yeah.
And the pussy looked at the weapon. I'm like, oh my god, come on.
What's look?
I think it's G.
No, G is throw your gun away.
Oh.
Like, I did that before too.
Yeah.
I did that before. Like
I always read G's always my crouch button on PC. I always rebind that to G.
G. Ah.
Really? That's
Yeah,
good.
because it's right there on F. Crouch, crouch up, crouch, and then Z is prone.
I try to
But then
put
you have to take your right finger off F, so you can't move left. Like I have it on control, left control.
No, so
yeah,
like
I try to put
you know your finger's never on F. I mean D moves right and A moves left.
Oh yeah.
I
F's
make
is
F,
sitting
Your
there,
weapon is
just one
F.
of-
Sorry,
I
my
make
hand.
F always use like pick up and
Because I sit on F, but
Any
like I don't
game
always crouch. I just
whatsoever.
it's over one key.
Yeah. F
And-
is look at your gun in CS:GO.
I wonder if there's some superior button configuration that just like so because I see pro players they play with their keyboard like diagonal.
Yeah, like a 45-degree angle.
yeah, that's because your hand isn't really. If you go like this, your hand isn't straight. It's kind of
I've often thought, like, with keyboard and mouse, like, the mouse part of it, great. Way better for aiming. But actually using your left hand on a keyboard to control your character's movements, it does feel like, I'm used to it now, but when I first started, I was like, this is fucking weird. Like, this
Yeah.
is really, there's got to be another, like another handheld device where your hand is in a more naturally relaxed position, he says, like he's holding a giant dick.
pause.
Pause. Like, but there's got to be something that
How about
you
like half an Xbox controller?
yeah, just like,
like
a
so,
half
like-
or something.
No, what I was
Or
gonna
you won't
say-
have enough buttons.
What I was getting into this week.
You put a button there, and then you have this button and this button and this,
One
and then
thing-
you have like a D-pad that's 4 multiples.
I got this helicopter for Cup Cam, and I've been flying it. It's a remote control helicopter, and I really like how it controls. It's very difficult to learn it, but how there's the two like analog sticks. One will control the tilt up and tilt back, and like left and right, and then the left stick will control the throttle up, throttle down, and then like
and then-
left and right, but like in a I can't explain it to the
With
Which
the
you
left
go-
stick, all of it with the left stick.
No, one to like it's half and half. It's hard to explain.
One's throttle up, throttle down, one's pitch and yaw.
Yeah, so like I gotta go this way and that way
Oh,
with
the
right stick
the right
and
hand.
then
That's
forward
like
and back.
Battlefield.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's exactly like Battlefield. I've been flying it around the yard. It's been really windy and it's kind of challenging. I love remote
You should
control
do
cars.
you should do like the drone helicopter pong, like beer pong. So you put a cup on the drone helicopter and then you like smack the ball on the table and see if you can get it in the helicopter while somebody flies it.
And
then-
do you have a camera on it?
Then you have like a series of drinks lined up
Do-
for whoever tries
You
it.
have a camera on it?
No, I don't got one of those.
You should put a GoPro on it and challenge Keemstar because he's always showing off his little
Well,
drone
no. Well,
with the camera on it.
I would. Well, it would get shit on because like I put a
No,
little
you would
tape.
shit on him.
No, look, I put a little tape on it and it's already because I broke it a little bit. The
Oh God, you
the
crashed.
bottom. No, yeah, I did crash a lot. It's actually pretty resilient. I crashed into like my upstairs porch and it landed.
Pretty Brazil. Hold up, it's also pretty what?
Resilient.
I thought he
Resilient.
said Brazilian.
Yeah, I
I
did
like
as well.
that word. I like
I
that word.
was picturing like a Brazilian chick.
It's very Brazilian.
Yeah, I'm like,
You gotta watch out for those Brazilian chicks. A lot of those Brazilian guys are trannies.
yeah, it'd be a lot of dudes.
There's one thing that's coming out. Fuck, I forgot it. I subscribed to their YouTube channel. They haven't uploaded in a while.
What trannies?
No, it's a
Uh,
it's a drone that follows you. You just have to wear something, and it'll like follow you in all these different types of modes for like filming videos.
wow, that's
I think
crazy.
you talked about it on the podcast. Do you know what I'm talking
I
about,
can see
Eddie?
that getting stuck in a tree instantly.
Yeah, there's I know there is a company that does that.
Unless
yeah,
they gotta
use it,
censor
they use
that.
it now for camera work, but the pro one is controlled by a person and it's not set to auto follow. You can have it do that, but it's
It's
not
a
very good.
Kickstarter one. They just
Oh right, okay.
it's like
It
new
mi-
this year.
yeah, the
Called
The
like
one
the
that-
Moby or something.
I can't lie. The joint Keemstar had y'all probably saw his old shit when he was going up, and then like he
I
would
saw
show
him
like
film
the
a
top
cow.
view. He got a new one, and he was showing it like going through like the park because I was in Blades in that real life stream shit. I was in there last night, and then he was showing that, and then he was like going through a park. But he was chilling. He was chilling, but he let he was driving it and watching it through the camera or whatever. And then like it was like deer running by and shit, and the camera was clear as fuck, 4K or whatever.
Those are
I'm
like,
wow,
those are
like
pretty
this-
expensive.
yeah,
Yeah, they're not cheap.
this fucking technology is getting crazy. Like literally, like he was going.
I'm wondering, has
on the
anybody seen
pathway.
4K pornography yet? Have they made that yet?
Yes.
I don't have a 4K TV.
Yes. 4K pornography. They have it, but like Eddie just said,
That
I
shit
don't
ain't
really
free
watch it.
yet. It's gonna be free in like 2 years, but until then,
The bandwidth to transmit that amount of data is if the fucking internet companies in America are having a fucking fit over Netflix, like they're gonna just lose their minds at 4K porn.
It's because they don't want to update their infrastructure. They just want free money.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
no,
that's the
that's
only
good.
reason.
I thought honestly, when they came out with 1080p porn, I thought it was gonna be like not, good,
Well, you
but
can't really find 1080p porn too often.
or 720, any kind of HD. I just was like, why would I really want to watch porn in HD?
I'm
But
surprised YouTube ain't tried to sue Pornhub.
why?
They pretty much took the whole video idea.
Yeah,
You
but
can't. I don't think you can copyright video on the internet.
I
I don't
understand
think-
you can't copyright video on the internet, but the layout is almost mimicking YouTube.
let me check Pornhub
Well, someone
out
tried
real
to-
quick.
someone tried to sue Adam Carolla for having a
The name-
podcast.
For the name podcast, yeah, he had the copyright to the name podcast.
No, wasn't it them trying to like display it in an organized fashion, or the way they were trying to display it? Something about how it was categorized or organized. They had a claim on, but
I don't know that
How
kind
can
of
you
shit.
copyright that kind of shit? That's just. I
They're
mean,
like-
you
it's
invent
a
a new
patent
fucking
troll.
Wait, how the
engine.
fuck did you notice that it does have the exact same layout?
It's,
like the-
how can you
the
not
play
notice
button.
it?
The play button, the volume, the menu, the gear.
Everything is mimicked after YouTube, but has a different color scheme.
Wow. Thumbs up, share, download. It's the exact same thing.
Yeah, I'm surprised YouTube's never like put him in court for it. Like that's more copying than like Raw Instinct copying T-Mart.
They probably haven't sued them because they're not in direct competition.
Right. Well,
And
Pornhub's
they never will
obviously
be.
bigger than YouTube.
Yeah, they're obviously not gonna try and muscle in on like what people would call legit content.
I've
like-
never seen a video on Pornhub that didn't have like 60,000 views.
Yeah.
Like, click a random video, Jive, and tell me what the views are.
446,000, and I'm watching it right now. It's Bella Bells and Carmen Karma.
It doesn't matter who it is. You could click a
It's
video.
Bella
of, like,
Bells. You ever hear of Bella Bells?
You have a motherfucker doing his camera like this while he's getting his dick sucked, and this shit will have 300,000 views. You know.
Yeah, they do be some fucked up videos on there.
So if you're thinking about being a young up and coming YouTube commentator, maybe consider going to the porn hub route. Might get
Absolute
views.
cast
I-
iron advice.
I know
there.
a girl that does Chatterbait.
I know a couple. I know a girl that's on Pornhub. What was her name? She used to follow PK all the time. Sasha.
Celine 22.
Celine 22, right? Celine 22.
Uh-oh. You have a girl named Celine.
No, that was Shailene.
Oh, Shailene. Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway, I was watching one of her videos. I followed her. And you were shooting, your homie had an AK. Tell her she sucks at camera work. Your homie had an AK, you had a sniper rifle. And then the good part of the video, she missed it. Like it was like a couple gunshots going off. Y'all screamed. Somebody said, oh, something. And then it was like, bah, 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 bah. But she fumbled the camera or something. I'm like,
Oh,
oh,
she a terrible cameraman.
yeah, she's horrible.
Yeah, she says you followed her. It was like, oh,
Yeah. Terrible camera work.
that's a Remington 700 with a free floating barrel.
What
does a free
what was
floating
that,
barrel
AK?
mean?
What kind of AK was that?
That was a SKS.
SKS. Okay.
A free floating barrel means that the barrel doesn't sit on the actual stock. Like what it is it actually is, it holds its own weight. like this. And the way that does it, it doesn't, when it shoots, it doesn't have any kind of vibration or transfer. It's harder to make the barrel move when you're shooting, so it keeps it lined. I know there's gonna be
it
some
holds
gun
its
nut
own
that's
weight. So when you
like, it's like
aim-
this, like normally, like if you're shooting a rifle barrel will sit on the stock like this, and like
Yeah.
and like you got your hand underneath, and your hand shakes. No matter what you do, your hand always is going to
yeah,
shake.
yeah, definitely.
And that right there will change the barrel, because if you look at this tip of this knife as the point of the barrel, that it is moving a little bit because your hand shakes. When it free floats, it's sitting rock steady like this because it holds its own weight. It's not actually connected to the stock. It's really close, but it doesn't touch. And that way, the shaking doesn't transfer as well over to the barrel.
Look at Jordy.
So it
Jordy,
improves
the gun
accuracy.
expert.
Improves accuracy. That's what it does.
What were you shooting at?
Um,
A target or just y'all was hunting some shit?
she wanted to shoot guns, the person holding the camera, and then she pussied out.
Oh, come
I'm like-
on.
And I'm like, I'm not coming all the way out here not to shoot. Because she didn't record her punking out.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Like she was gonna blow up or something if something went wrong. Well, yeah.
Well, she was worried about the kick. She was worried
Something
about the
can
kick.
go wrong.
Because the
You
thing I
watched-
had, that rifle's a cannon. That's like a 7mm belted Magnum. I mean, there's bigger guns out there, but like if it's your first time shooting something like that, it's gonna really leave a bruise on you.
Definitely.
So what did you guys do this week?
I got food poisoning.
I saw. I saw that in the chat. What
Yeah,
was
that's what I've
that
been
like?
Streaming the last few days. It is my mistakes. My fat guy got me, and I was hungry, and like they ain't shit to eat in this house. I mean, if you put food in this house, that shit disappears. Like fat bastard lives here or something. But so you don't buy food in this house, so nobody buys food. So I was looking around. I looked in the oven, and there was meat left over from the other night, and I knew it. I looked at it. I'm like, there's 3 pieces of pork chop right there. And somehow I convinced myself if I put it in the microwave, it's going to be good.
Oh God.
So this meat been sitting in the oven for over 24 hours. So I throw that bitch in the microwave and I douse it in hot sauce and I eat it. I got sick as a motherfucking dog.
And the crazy thing is, weren't we just talking about it a couple episodes back?
Motherfucker, you don't know how the struggle is when you fat.
Yo, we were just talking about food poisoning. Like, oh, I want to go through it again, and I won't even risk it. You
But
risk
that was
it?
Eddie. That was Eddie.
Dude, the worst poisoning I've ever got.
This
I
one
went
wasn't
to-
that bad. It was.
like-
you get sick, but it ain't bad.
When I was about 17, 18, I went on a lad's holiday to some Greek island where booze is really cheap, right? And there's loads of girls that go there. And it's just nightclubs, that's all it is. Nightclubs and hotels, that's it. So I go there and like the rep who picks you up and drops you off says, don't have ice in your drinks. And we're like, motherfucker, it's like 130 degrees. I'm getting ice in my motherfucking drinks. And he's like, don't do it. And you know what? I should have listened to him because I'm pretty sure I caught something horrendous. So
Yeah, dysentery?
I think I got dysentery, but I know someone who's like is in the medical profession. He's like, you didn't get dysentery. If you did in that climate, you'd be dead. So the climate where I was like absolutely boiling all the time, like
Yeah, but
baking.
he's talking at like if you're out in the woods, you're like in a resort. You can hydrate yourself.
Dude,
at a
this is what
resort.
happened to me. You say you can hydrate yourself. Oh.
I know
Right,
it's coming out your mouth and your ass at the same time.
Right, it's coming out. You know, you're liberal with the orifices that you're excreting from. You know, you're sharing it around. It's never just one or the other. Sometimes it's all of them. Sometimes it feels like you're throwing up out of your eye sockets. You know, all that kind of shit. And it's like that for like 2 days, and it's so hot, man. So we're like buying bottled water and, you know, adding a little bit of salt to help hydrate yourself and all that kind of stuff. The
Salt will
poisoning
hurt
was... No, it won't. It will help you absorb the water better. That's what they recommended us when we went to first aid. They told us to do it. They gave us these little sachets, which is essentially salt. Anyway, back to the story. So, food, you know, poisoning's bad when your body rejects water. Right? I was drinking this bottled water, and 10 minutes later, like my stomach is like, nah, you done fucked up, man. You're not getting off that easy.
Nobody else got sick though, right?
No, one other guy got sick, but not quite as bad as me. And I distinctly remember like throwing up so forcefully that it came out of my mouth and out of my nose at the same time. That is the like I have actually
Did it burn?
never. Oh, dude, it was horrendous. Like I wanted to die. Like I remember being so dehydrated after like the fourth day in baking fucking heat in the Mediterranean, being this pale, right? And not being able to drink water after like 4 days.
Why would you
like,
even go outside? Like, why didn't you just sit in the air conditioning?
No, dude, like it's like some fucking shabby Greek hotel's fucking air conditioning.
There's
You
no
kidding
air
me?
conditioning in the Greek hotel.
No fucking way, man. Like
No AC in a hotel?
no AC, man.
I wouldn't be, they
no
wouldn't
AC.
have my money. I would have went to one
Oh
with the
my
AC.
Dude, it was like a
God.
super cheap fucking holiday where teenagers go to get drunk and have sex with each other. It was like super dirty cheap, right? And like after the fourth day, I'm sitting there thinking, if I can I just want to get home and play Majora's Mask on the N64 with a nice cup of tea, some chocolate biscuits. Like I'm not kidding. The Legend of Zelda saved my life. If I didn't have that vision in my mind of like ultimate comfort, like just this, if I do this, this will chill me out. This will chill me out. And like after like the third day, like I'm hallucinating. Like that's how sick I was. And I got back to England, thankfully, like dying on the fucking plane. I got to like
Why
my
didn't you just go to the
hometown.
hospital? Like if you're at that
Fucking
level, of
hospitals on that island, I'd have to go to another island. I didn't know how sick I was. I didn't know how long it would last for. You don't think about that when you're just like
when you're
that sick.
hallucinating, you're at
Yeah.
the point of delirium, which is like an advanced stage of dehydration. That's like your heart,
Yeah.
your organs are shutting down at this point.
Yeah, I was really sick. Really, really sick. And I got home and made myself a cup of tea and turned on Zelda and everything was right with the world. But that's the most sick I've ever been.
Yeah,
Like
that's crazy.
and anything else after that. Like, food poisoning is pretty bad, but that's the worst I've ever had. Like that was horrendous. That was literally
Now,
the worst thing ever.
You ever, and I know White Boy watches them, but I watched this one show called Naked and Afraid, and like a girl got dysentery on like a top of a mountain, and like she stuck it out with dysentery for like a week.
It's 21 days, guys. Naked and Afraid is
Oh, it's
21 days.
Well, 21 days then. She stuck it out for 21
she
days.
What?
She got dysentery on the trip, and like she toughed it out.
That is a
whole-
tough bitch.
And she
That's
toughed it out the
crazy.
entire time. It's like this white chick with this black guy, and the black guy would like keep bringing her water, and
Okay.
like he's boiling water for her and stuff, and like she wouldn't tap out
But that's still crazy, though. Wow.
because she got it
Yeah,
on like
but-
day 3. She got it on like day 3, so it weren't exactly 21 days, but it was a while.
That's 21 days. God damn.
I
Yeah.
was like, she got balls of steel.
I remember,
So-
what we say? It was 7 days last time? And
Yeah,
yo,
that's
the chat,
Survivor, man.
the chat fucking was like, it's 21 days. They was tweeting it to me. Job, Naked and Afraid is 21 days. I'm like, all right.
All right.
It's a badass over here. My bad.
So what else other than food poisoning did you do this week, Jordy?
Not much, nothing.
yeah. you
I mean,
can't do
but the
nothing
people,
else.
but you know, this girl I'm messing with, she's like, you gotta lie to him. You need to lie to him. Tell him you got your dick sucked 5 times. I'm like, like
Yeah, it won't be.
I'm
won't be
boring.
true. It won't be cool. See, we talk about. I don't know why people don't understand that we talk about sex on this podcast. Like, they're in the subreddits and they talk about sex too much, and I'm like, dude, come on.
Isn't
part
that
of-
what guys
part
naturally
of
talk
life.
about when they're by themselves?
Pretty
Definitely.
Pretty
We're
much.
homies. We're friends. This is a friendship. This is us fucking kicking it. That's what we do.
This isn't the friend zone, but it's a zone where friends
Yeah.
hang out.
It's
the friend
so
zone
weird.
talking about getting to the end zone.
I was watching somebody stream today, and they're like, I'm not going to be caged anymore. And I just feel like these people are just used to the happy-go-lucky commercial YouTubers being like, politically correct and straight
Yeah.
and narrow, and that's not how people are. And it's, I don't know, it's fake.
And when I usually start liking a YouTuber or something is when they show that they're human. You know what I mean? Like I would never ever, well, I still wouldn't watch Basher or anything. I think he's kind of, but when he showed that he was human, I was like, I feel a little sorry for him. But before that, I'm like, who the fuck is this creep? Like this
Bash-
happy guy.
Has Bash done a video in a while?
I
I have
don't
no
know.
idea. I tapped
Oh, you're
out
talking
of
about
that
Bash
site.
Universe. I'm talking
Bash
about
Yeah,
Bash.
Universe.
not Bash LOL. No,
I'm talking Bash
your
LOL.
universe.
he works for Twitch, doesn't he?
Bash is Twitch, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, last I heard, he's working on the Advanced Warfare how to triple jump video.
Yeah.
How to triple jump.
I don't know. He made a video about going to pro, like how to drop shot.
Had a drop shot, yeah,
And
and
then
then
someone commented that he never made a video how to like get up from the drop shot.
that was amazing. I remember that.
I must admit. Who made this video? Bash?
Yeah. You don't know Bash?
Yeah, that's my
Bash
homie.
LOL.
All right. I
Yeah, I
hope
must
his
have
teeth
missed
are
that
still
video.
good. He had some really good teeth. I haven't seen his teeth in a long time.
Have you guys ever been put in the friend zone?
Yep.
Naomi did it. Oh my
with a
god.
girl?
On my blackjack stream, I got friend zoned. They
Oh,
all friend
shit.
zone me all the time. I'm fucking sick of it.
I don't think I ever been.
The
there.
amount of money you've lost to them, they deserve to give you a hand job.
I'm just talking to them and then they friend zone me.
Right.
I'm just being there, like, just talking to them, and then I get in the friend zone, and then the Twitch chat makes fun of me. No, so what happened is
White boy, yeah, I was gonna ask what happened when you lost some money or something.
Oh yeah, the website was having problems, and I dropped down from it's actually in my video that I uploaded. Naomi Thinks I'm Handsome is the video title. I went from 371 to 50, and I guess the website was having some errors, and they just took $200 from me. It took a day, but it came back. But the problem is, I was on a $30 hand, and the screen just goes black. I had a 17, so I was gonna stand, but still, I didn't get to see what happened in the hand. I don't know if the hand just glitched out, but I don't know. I started with 1,000.
Standing on 17 is ballsy. Like I'd be scared to do that with $30 on the line.
What you hit?
No, you don't.
Hey.
I
White
don't know.
boy.
Maybe.
White boy, this is when you I don't know if you could show the people this. Well, you can show the people this, but I don't know if you're like ready. That's when you found out you lost the money. Not lost the money, but when you found out it wasn't there.
All right, I'll check it out.
Yo, your reaction was hilarious. Like you were like this. Like what? I can't believe this. Like you had your hand on your heart. Like
Like Naomi just like spit on your date request or something.
yo, look at his face. He was reading like his money. Like
It went from 300 to 50, and I was like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck?" I was freaking out.
White boy looked like that kid from that Yui Bowl movie. What's that shit called? Rampage.
I don't mess around, man. And the thing
Y'all
is,
seen Rampage?
nah. Did you guys check out Ballers? Did you see it yet, Eddie? It's
No.
a new series on HBO. It's only 3 in. It's only an hour and a half in.
oh, it's
because-
30-minute episodes.
Is it made by the guy that made The Wire?
I honestly I don't know. I know the Rock's in it. They're talking about like football and sports agents and financial agents.
It
and
seems
stuff
like a Ray
that.
Donovan for like sports.
Yeah,
Tell you-
I honestly don't care about who.
Tell you what, I have started watching. I've got about 3/4 of the way through. I was actually watching it before we recorded the show. I started watching Kobe Bryant's documentary, Muse.
Oh
like
yeah,
this-
that's good.
yeah, it's really good, man. Like, I don't know about you, Jive, but I've never been a huge Kobe fan, and I've never been a huge Kobe fan because because of the perception of him as like being this like super selfish, self-orientated player.
Uh-huh.
And this documentary really made me look at him as a person, not as that persona. And I was like, he's people are always going to compare him to Michael Jordan because he's a shooting guard and he plays very similar and he's stolen some of MJ's moves and stuff. But the way he's most like him is in his winning desire. Like he wants to win at all costs and he's really hard-nosed about it. And I was like, even though I don't particularly like you, maybe, like I don't know if I'd want to play on a team with you if I was a pro player. Like
Come on,
I
Eddie,
do
you're the
have a
bench
lot.
guy.
I have a lot more respect for him after that
Yeah.
movie.
I was
Like
telling I tell people you know, about when I played against Kobe Bryant, and they be in the chat like, you don't have any evidence and no pictures, and
Well, Job lies. We know this.
but like really, like who the fuck? If you play basketball, right? You don't take a picture with the other player. You don't like. Why would I have a picture? What? They're like you.
what
you don't
age
have
did you
a
play
pic-
him?
Oh,
How
this
old
was
was it?
this was 97,
So that's like
96.
so that's his first year in the pros. 96 was when he
that's
left high school.
senior. That's
He
senior.
he won his high school championship in '96 and
Yeah,
went
he
to
was
the
a
pros
senior.
the next year. All right, so he played him in '96.
And nobody had webcams. Like they didn't have that shit back then. It's not like,
The cameras back then you had to put on your shoulder and put a VHS tape in the side
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
yo, hold up. I remember this girl I was messing with had a T-Mobile phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it had a not a webcam, but what is it? A phone. What are these called? A phone
Camera
camera?
phone?
A camera phone. All right. She had probably the first ever T-Mobile camera phone. The camera phone, I think it was a flip phone, but the camera was separate. Oh my God, it was terrible. She had to attach the camera and then like take the picture, and the picture was horrible. Like the pictures used to be horrible, and the camera was like almost as big as the phone. Like technology is crazy.
Maybe White Boy and Geordie, you're probably not too young for this, but I remember a decent part of my early life into my teenage years where mobile phones weren't a thing. Like no one had
I
them.
remember that. I'm not that. You're not that much older than me, Eddie.
No, maybe not that much, but like I guess mobiles became a bigger thing in Europe before they did in America because they were a lot of European companies like Nokia and
I remember
Siemens
my
and all that.
grandfather got the first mobile phone because he was like on call from work, and they gave him this black leather bag that had like
A
the
telephone cord in it.
yeah, and like the telephone cord wrapped in
Yeah.
it. Like it's like this big satellite thing.
Oh my God, they were terrible. The car phones came popular first. The car phones, and then the mobile walk around phones after that. I still it probably still works. I had what's the gray ones? They were like called Bell Atlantic or some shit. I don't know who made it though, but they were gray, and there was a flip phone, a big ass bottom, but it was a little dot.
I hope
that
somebody
you
put
talked
a
into.
I hope somebody put a time capsule with like one of those Nokia 3220s in it.
Yeah.
I gotta
If there's a nuclear war, those phones and cockroaches will be the only things left.
I mean,
Yo,
like I would
those
love to
phones
see
were
like one open up
crazy.
100 years from now and a Nokia 3220 come out. Like this is one of the first cell phones.
Yeah, and
Mass-produced.
it'll turn on. It'll
The
turn
battery's
on.
still good.
And when you turn it on, it's like if you're in school, here it is right here. Here it is right here. If you're like in school or you're doing anything sneaky, it makes this beeping noise. It goes boop, like loud as fuck. That's the phone right there.
Wow.
That looks like a house phone now.
Yo, look at the big ass bottom, and you see that little at the bottom. You see that dot? That's where you talking to.
Yeah.
Why is the bottom that fucking big?
Like, even if you watch the first Matrix film, right? Like, you watch the first Matrix, that had like a custom phone in it, like this custom Nokia that you pressed a button and like it slid open, like it went chunk and like slid open. Like, you look at that now and you're like, that fucking dates that movie so fucking bad.
Yeah.
Like, that is like, in 10 years time, even now, like you look at it and you're like, wow, compare that to the phones we have now.
Yeah,
Like,
and you thought it was
it's crazy.
fly.
Yeah.
You thought that shit was fly back then, man.
Why is a touchscreen so important for a phone? Is it just because it's that small? Like, because I
Easier.
prefer a laptop. I
Ease
think.
of use.
It's so much easier.
I think like a phone like this, I don't think phones will change much from this form, right? Like mainly screen,
I
a
think
speaker,
presentation will change more than the
and a
phone will.
microphone. I don't think much will change from this. It might become clear, it might be thinner, it might,
I
you know,
actually think, I don't know if you've seen it, but I actually think a bracelet's going to replace it. Like a
I
bracelet.
just don't
like-
think a
like
bracelet's
shoots a-
as convenient because
like
you
shoots a
can't.
hologram on like your arm, and then you like the arm's the interface, and then you press the buttons.
Like Black Ops 2?
Yeah, like it's like you wear a bracelet, you shoot. There's your phone. I mean, you just, you know,
I just, but it's not convenient for like putting it down and watching something while you're traveling. I don't think that this form will change
Well,
that much.
you could just
Like,
have
if
it.
you
You
think-
can have it like a projector, like you do. Like if you're on the plane, you sit your bracelet
It's
down
not
and it
that
projects on
fucking
the seat.
convenient, is it? It's not going to be like. Sometimes it's not going to be the right light. It's never. I mean, the screens on these phones are a joke now. Like, if you think that this form is basically has been similar since like the Romans created the first tool for writing, right? Like like they used to have boards that they wrote on,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what they based the iPhone off. Like that form has been with humans for thousands of years, and I don't see it. It will have its refinements and its slight changes, but I don't see it changing beyond screen. Like it'll always be screen, microphone.
You don't
speaker.
think it just turned to a piece of glass that you can interact with?
Maybe it'll just be a piece of glass. But I like the thing about it being on your
a
wrist is
phone?
the problem is like a communications device, right?
Oh, okay.
Like it could be on your
Sorry.
wrist, like but that's not that convenient for how people use their devices. Like
I
these
call it a
things
phone.
do everything.
I
Unless
call it
it's
a
the-
phone, but the phone's the least thing I use on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think anything would just be glass because it's just so much stuff you got to put in there.
I
I'd be
wonder if the screen's big enough on the wrist, if it would
Wrist?
be good.
On the wrist.
On the
I like
wrist.
that.
Look at
I'm
look
rubbing
at my
off on
wrist.
you, white boy. I'm rubbing off on you.
I
Go
think
across
I
the
like
street.
the phone because you use two fingers, and it's a lot easier to use two fingers.
You can use both thumbs as well, you know, like you can
Yeah, that's how I
interact.
text. I text
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
If you just had a watch, like you can flick, but I don't know if it would be the same. You couldn't zoom. I guess you could.
I think texting is going to die off eventually. I think it's going to go. They're going to get voice communication software where you speak to text is going to become more popular.
Oh, yeah, because the shit they got now is horrible.
I mean, like it's going to be like you're going to press a button and it's going to be like, "Hey, Katie, what you doing at 9 o'clock?" And it's just going to say it right there. You know.
Like I literally, I guess I talk to nigga-ish. I gotta talk to my fucking cell phone like this when I'm driving. You know, the voice texting.
Yeah.
Meet me later downtown.
The motherfucking
Like-
phone put a space in it.
Yo, if I be like, yo, meet me later downtown, it just will put some shit, some other shit.
I did this thing once. I don't know if you've ever done it, but you've turned on the YouTube captions for what your videos,
Oh,
like what you say in
yeah.
your videos. That if any of our audience out there are content creators and you want to have a little laugh, right? Do that to one of your own videos because it's fucking hilarious what YouTube
Yeah.
thinks you say.
I feel like
Especially
that-
mine that are like a million miles an hour, you know. It like it can't keep up at all.
Meet me downtown.
Wait, let's see if it works.
Oh shit. Okay,
It
Google.
works?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I
That
feel
shit
like
said,
putting-
what's up, man? Meet me downtown.
Putting the captions on your YouTube video is like grinding a like a cassette tape when you play the tracks backward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same thing.
Remember
I hate
people-
subtitling videos manually. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
fun.
it's arduous. It
It-
takes a long.
I did a couple.
results are often
I did a
amazing.
couple for the King of Cox because people couldn't understand my grandmother. That
The
shit
king
is
of what?
The King of Cox.
Okie dokie.
Okay, pause.
Definitely. Somebody said we should
I
name
used to breed fighting Chanticleers,
Oh,
Gamecocks.
okay.
Who is your last one?
I didn't name them.
Okay.
I didn't name them because I would sell them.
Somebody said we should name the Pause Cast Show.
That's a good name.
But like that show was more about Brooke than anything else. Like Bastard Brooke. And like, but like they couldn't understand my grandmother, so I had to like subtitle it. And I'm like, this video, which took me less than 40 minutes to record, is taking me 3 hours to fucking subtitle. Yeah.
It makes it so much better. Though.
How can't they understand her though?
They're not from the South.
I
See,
guess
you know,
they're
Philly's like in the Mason-Dixon line. Like you'd have to deal with people from the South from time to time.
Yeah.
I think I could probably understand her.
Plies. I can't understand shit he says. That's the only guy I can't understand. And people be like forwarding me his tweets, and not tweets, but like his Instagram videos, and like he's so funny, and I'll be like, I can't even understand what he's fucking saying and shit.
You ever have that one homeboy that can't read or write, and you realize it later on in life?
No.
I saw some girl tweet that. She was like, she said the moment he looks real good, but you realize he's dumb as fuck.
I mean, I have a friend on my fucking like my personal Facebook. Like I love just reading his tweets because it's so simple. It's like a 6-year-old writes them. He goes, "Just got off work," all spelled wrong. He spells work W-U-R-K.
Oh my god.
He goes, "Tired, drink cold beer now." You know, that's his grammar. Like he's not even playing around. Like he misspells every other word. He has no sentence structure.
Oh my god.
I think if I read that, I would think it was a joke.
I did too when I first seen it, but like after he's done it for like weeks and weeks and weeks, you realize he's just a dumb motherfucker.
Yo, I was gonna say, was he spelling work short but it's still 4 letters. Why would he?
4 letters. He spelled it W-U-R-K. I remember that.
What cracked me up is when the guy said, "I represent the Confederate flag. We want to hang the Confederate flag," and then you were like, "Dude, you from Philly? What are you talking about?"
That was amazing. I saw that.
That was funny as fuck.
Yeah, I even put it on his section. He's like, this guy, he's from Philadelphia. He's literally from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And he's like sharing like rehang the Confederate flag bullshit. I'm like, Bob, you from Philly?
Yeah, I saw that. Yo, I was cracking up. He know damn well if he say that shit out loud in Philly.
I was going to say, like, Philly, the city of brotherly love, apparently. Wow, apparently not that much.
Yeah, I dare him to say that shit out in public.
I watched this fascinating fucking, like, mini documentary on YouTube, like this fact video about the Confederate flag, because we had someone on LagCon podcast who was serving abroad in Japan.
It was that military dude?
Yeah, and he was like, that's not the Confederate flag. And I was like, no, I didn't know that. I will go and
bloodstained banner's the Confederate flag.
Yeah, I'll go and research it, and like it tells you all the revisions that it went through. Get this, so what we think of the Confederate flag is actually like the battle banner, right?
It's the naval battle flag.
Yeah, they thought that a good idea would be to put that in the corner on a white flag. Who the fuck makes your flag white?
The international symbol of a retreat,
of surrender, right? And then when like they were getting confused for surrendering, they put the red on the end, and that's what's called the bloodstained banner. And I was like, this shit's fucking fascinating. What's more fascinating is that they came up with the bloodstained banner what was it, like 2 months before they fucking surrendered?
3.5 months, yeah.
Yeah, like who's in their fucking offices being like, we really need to sort this flag issue out? And like there's other people like, you know what, winning the war is probably a higher priority, and that doesn't look like it's fucking happening. No, seriously, guys, we need to sort this fucking flag out. We can't be looking as if we're just.
Here's the thing, Eddie. I don't know if you know about the Civil War, but like the Civil War turned sour really quickly. 4 months out, they were winning. Like the South was winning 4 months out. And then the tides turned when Sherman burned Atlanta down. Like he did like a cut around through Arkansas and everything, and came in an area that was undefended and literally burned Atlanta down. And
He flanked them.
He flanked them, yeah. And then in Ulysses Grant, they went, and then Gettysburg happened, and then all the Union Army moved over to Potomac. The French came in on ships. The French came in to help the North on ships and actually cut off our naval routes with attrition. I mean, all of it happened at one time, so it just collapsed.
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, like 4 months out, I mean, they were winning. They were like, all right, we need to really consider a flag that's going to fly in place of the American flag, and that was going to be the bloodstained banner.
They just need some good branding. It all starts with branding, and then you can go to the top from there.
It's too
Yeah,
late for
pretty
that
much.
though.
I don't know. Like I've had so many. I'm sick and tired of hearing the word Southern heritage. Southern heritage. You think you motherfuckers got it bad? I'm in the Bible Belt. I've heard that motherfucker. I've seen people get in public, live motherfuckers in Walmart debating flags, and I look at them, and I go. I ask this motherfucker. I go, who was president during the Civil War?
Lincoln.
Nothing.
Right?
Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. You're sitting there trying to tell me what a flag stands for. I didn't even ask you when the war happened. Come on, when did the war happen? What year
What
was
dates? Give me
what was
dates.
the date? Just what year did this war take place that you know so much about? You know, and these motherfuckers look at you stone cold because they're reciting shit they heard another motherfucker
Yeah,
say.
right.
That's all they're doing. They're reciting bullshit. And it's
Politics
like,
of fear, man. They're very powerful. They're a huge motivator in human psychology. They really are.
and it's like, so you're sitting there trying to tell somebody about a flag that was flown in a war that you know nothing about. That's why I always said on my Facebook, like, if you see somebody wanting to say Southern heritage, ask them about Southern heritage questions. And don't even ask hard ones, ask easy. General of the South. Who was the General of the South, fellas?
Lee.
Boom. A guy
That's
from
what I was
fucking
gonna say.
Robert E. Lee.
The South
The
will
gen-
rise again.
General Lee, the orange car is named after him. You know, the General Lee's called named after General Robert E. Lee.
Honestly, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Fuck the
We
general.
could always talk about that too, how TV shows are racist.
Oh, like
But-
Dukes of
but they-
Hazzard.
They took Dukes of Hazzard off of, they took the reruns off TV, but I'm like, at the same time, I'm like, the Honeymooners were racist. All in the Family was racist.
All in the family
Jeffersons
was so
racist.
funny racist. It was like it was planned out though. Jefferson's and
Like,
and
yeah,
All in the
like
Family.
Jeffersons came from All in the Family.
Yeah.
I don't know if people realize that.
Yeah, it was
because
a spinoff.
George Jefferson was like Archie Bunker's neighbor, and like he hated white people and Archie hated black people, and they like lived next to each other.
Yeah. He said, I didn't know you was inviting one of them. Yo, Archie was funny as shit. That's the only racist guy that would crack me the fuck up. Like,
I think it's designed to do that though. I think
yeah, it's
it's designed.
sarcasm,
Yeah, it's designed to touch on that cultural taboo. That's why
Yeah.
comedy is really powerful. Is because as soon as you make something funny, you remove its potency. You know, and
I don't agree with the flag flying over the Capitol, but I disagree with them taking Dukes of Hazzard off because the rebel flag's on top of the car. Because I look at the Dukes
Yeah.
of Hazzard as an art form. That's what that is. That is a clear, uncut, free speech form of art that somebody put out there. Whereas the rebel flag on top of a building that's paid for by tax dollars is a stance that not everybody that pays for that building wants.
just the good old boys.
yeah,
you know.
I agree with you. Like you, as much as you know, like I hate what the KKK say, you have to. I think I'm a massive free speech advocate. Like, let these people say their crazy bullshit because then everyone can look at them and go, "Wow, they're really fucking crazy. These people.
Yeah.
We should probably be wary of them." Whereas if like you take their power of speech away, you give them power, you martyr them to a certain extent.
Sometimes it's better to just let people talk and they'll destroy themselves. Like,
Yeah,
Right.
give them enough
Right,
rope to hang themselves.
right.
You know.
if they just give them enough rope.
Like they don't ever say like racist people don't ever say anything that makes sense. Like black racist, white racist.
I know
Whatever.
the Reddit really hates this because we always pick on like right wing Republicans. I'm about to hit them again, but God, I just forgot what I was going to say. Somebody else pull me out here.
Well, I wanted to say that they took out the Dukes of Hazzard just because of races. It's simply just
I'm
because
doing the show.
The show wasn't racist; just had the flag on the car. Like
Yeah,
the
but
show
it
itself
would
was
have
racist.
caused a few
Podcast.
people to not watch the, that network. It's just
The Dukes of Hazzard been running for like 30 years, dude. I doubt people that watch the Dukes of Hazzard every night are actually like people that care about watching the Dukes. I doubt they're getting new viewers. Is what I'm saying.
You know what happened? Someone just started a fucking petition online, and this TV company saw like 10,000 people signed it, and they just freaked the fuck out. And
What, for Dukes of Hazzard?
Yeah, it's canceled.
I remember what I was going to say.
Honestly, I would probably watch Dukes of Hazzard.
Dukes of Hazzard is a good show.
Yeah.
What I was going to say is, like, I want people to know the difference between free speech and getting punished for free speech. Like, you know, the guy from Duck Dynasty got hit pretty bad, Phil Robertson, where he talked about how homophobics and the Bible stood against him and stuff like that. And then his network fired him because of it. And people are like, oh, free speech. That's not free speech. That is a company firing you because you broke their policy on their race on their race policy. You can have free speech. They didn't stop him from saying that he hated gay people. They just fired him for it because he worked for a company that didn't like what he said.
Yeah, I mean, they're a private company. They can do whatever they want.
Right.
So, like, that's not a case of free speech. Like, if you get up, like, if Obama was like, I don't know, if Obama said something controversial and he's like a representative of the state, then he could, you know, get in trouble for it. But, like, if you're an employee of a private company.
Yeah, if you're just me and I say here, like, whatever.
I don't know what people expected that guy to think. Like, I don't know. It's just, what do you expect the guy from Duck Dynasty, the old guy from Duck Dynasty who was like went to university in the fucking 50s to think? Did you expect him to be like down with the kids and, you know, all for every kind of social equality that we have these days? No, he's gonna be who he is. I don't know. It's kind of
definitely. What about good old Bill Cosby? Coming out. I probably would have bet my life that Bill Cosby didn't do it.
You come on now.
I honestly would. Like rich guy.
That is blind.
No, he's saying that he wouldn't come out and admit it.
Oh, you said he wouldn't admit it. Like I thought he said he didn't do it at all.
No, I would bet that he didn't do it.
That's what he's saying. Like he's saying, like he literally didn't do it. I mean, like you can't have 12 different bitches claim the same thing and then have like scenarios that all came together in over a span of 30 years, and not.
We had that conversation. Like, true, but just the out of our experience, like pussy is not that. We're talking about pussy, guys. Pussy is not that tough to get. Like, it might be tough for you guys in high school or whatever, but trust me, when you graduate, you're
gonna get more in your share.
Yeah, when you graduate high school, dog, you will be okay. Trust me. It might be tough because you got, so-and-so is gonna tell so-and-so in this class and this and that, but when you get out of high school, pussy is gonna be all over the place. And
even if you're ugly motherfucker, because they ugly bitches too.
And right. And a rich guy like Bill Cosby, that can, like, it definitely had to been a sickness. Like, he probably got a high off of, sorry guys, he came out and admitted that he raped some of them, probably most likely all of them.
He came out, he didn't admit raping people. He admitted that he gave women Quaaludes and then had sex with them. He never said the word rape, but like it's like
we know what it is. So it got to be like a sickness of making of a woman being helpless or something. Like, can't you just pay a chick to act sleep or something? Like,
Cosby, I think he was just tired of these bitches fucking around. Oh, maybe I'll fuck you, but I want a famous boyfriend. He's like, he got fucked around too many times, and he's like, fuck it, 100% guarantee.
People who rape gotta be sick. We were talking about this before we started recording. Raping a chick that's fighting you back, which the chick, Bill Cosby, most likely they weren't fighting him back, but a rapist that will rape a chick and she's fighting you back, and like, how do you keep your dick hard? Like,
because I think that their sexuality might be based on power and not about
like, what's that shit called?
Domineering.
Dominatrix or something. Yeah,
like sadism and masochism.
They have to.
He might be a
He into
sadist.
that.
Rapists are probably, in fact, they are sadists. I mean, they do.
I don't know. If you guys ever gotten some pussy that went all the way wet yet, that shit don't feel good.
No, it fucking hurts.
Right.
I was
Oh,
saying this
no.
before the show. I was like, look, I'm not going to sit here and be like, I've got a massive fucking dick, but like, there's a logistical issue at hand with this kind of shit.
They didn't
Someone
lubricate it
doesn't wanna have
properly.
sex
Yeah,
with
you
it.
ever put your dick in before the pussy's wet, but behind the lips it's wet.
Yeah.
Like you know how
There's like little
like
spots
you
in it
gotta
that are like dry.
Put your fingers in there and then bring the wetness out and put it on the lips.
Yeah, it hurts
Pro
like
tip.
fuck. Like, who's going to do that over and over again? Like, their sexuality has to be.
Well, there has to be a lot of spit involved, and maybe.
Or
what
you
about
can use
this?
spit.
Hold on. Let me back up my boy Bill here.
Uh-oh.
Bill's got somebody going to bat for him. Let's hear it.
Yeah.
That was happening.
10-hour loop on YouTube.
What if? Jesus.
Keemstar is gonna eat this one up. Come on.
I'm tweeting drama alert right
No,
now.
no. Like, I don't know what a Quaalude is, but I've heard Joey Diaz talk about them a lot. Joey Diaz is a big comic, and he basically said it's not like a roofie where you forget everything and you get knocked out. It's more of a like ecstasy kind of
A
thing.
high, like yeah.
Yeah, so
Some people like it.
it's not like they're drooling, but it's like an incentive. It makes it more likely.
Lowers inhibitions. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what a Quaalude
But
is.
but
though.
if the bitch not used to taking listen to me. If she's not used to taking Quaaludes or whatever, she'll be fucked up. Like
Yeah,
you
but
ever
it's
hear you ever see the I'm the bad guy part of Scarface?
Mm-hmm.
Remember when she walked off? Like the
Yeah.
bitch, she was used to taking them. He said another Quaalude, she'd be back again. Like some chicks are used to taking them, and that makes them feel good. But some chick, like if you never drank and then you take fucking 5 shots of vodka, you're gonna be like, damn, like fucked up.
I hurt my back and I took like some 5 milligram pain pills and like it fucked me up for like 15 hours. Like I didn't know where the time went, and I only can imagine like what a full strength Quaalude would do to me.
Do you think drug addicts would like bounce from drug to drug?
Well, that's
yeah,
what
it's called self-medicating. They'd get their like, I'll take this to take me up, and I'll take this to bring me back down, and then I'll take this
I
to
heard that
normalize
before.
me, and then that whole self-medication process is one of the cornerstones of addiction. So yeah, the one thing I've got to say is like, maybe this is a bad thing that I do this, but whenever I hear some accusation about a rich and powerful person, I generally assume it's true, because I do believe that power fucks with people. I think it makes them behave in ways that they wouldn't if they were a normal person. Like I think it makes people feel invincible. I think it makes people like, look at fucking Arnie, for God's sake, look at what Arnie like fucked his maid and had a kid with her and like never told his wife.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay, yeah.
Like Arnold Schwarzenegger, like
and she
you look
was
at
horrible.
yeah, yeah, exactly. But like, he's like, he could do whatever he want. Because
Didn't Arnold Schwarzenegger have like gay orgies and stuff though when he was like in the weightlifting scene?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I remember hearing him like he used to take part of orgies all the time, and he would go both ways, and he was bisexual.
I probably won't watch the next Terminator because of that.
Take
the Terminator's
dick.
That's kind of gay.
Who's your favorite character in Game of Thrones, Jive?
Yo, it's crazy. Tyrion Lannister.
What if you found out the actor that played him was gay? Would that make him not your favorite character anymore?
Yes, it would. It would make me probably like Daenerys the best.
Do you like Gandalf?
Gandalf, who the hell is that?
Gandalf
It's the
Grey?
wizard from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, I never watched that.
All right, Magneto from X-Men. Same
I don't
actor.
watch X-Men or anything like that. I know I did like the gay guy, not the F word. The what was his name? That the mountain poked his eyes out.
Oh yeah,
Hopefully it was
Oberyn
Hopeful.
Martell.
Yes, I liked him. He was a fucking stone cold freak. That motherfucker.
Well, he fucked everything, right?
Yeah. You know who I like? I like what's his name? He knows he's one guy that really knows how to be like, I'm gay, you know, like whatever, let's make jokes about it. Doogie Howser.
Doogie
Like
Howser.
he always
Neil
make
Patrick
fun of gay
Harris.
people.
Neil Patrick.
Neil Patrick Harris. He always make fun of gay people, dog. Like every movie he in, he be like, "Come on, man, that's gay." Like, I be like, "Yo, this dude is silly, man."
I have a lot of gay friends, and one of my gay friends for the longest time, like, he was out for ages, but he couldn't stop himself using the word faggot. He loved the word faggot. Like he wouldn't get offended by it. Like if he saw someone on TV like doing something stupid, he'd be like, "What's this fucking faggot doing?" Like he would use the word more often than like any of his
Devil's advocate. Faggot is a fun word to say.
I said this. I was like, can we just reclaim the word, remove the gay connotations from it, and just in everyone's mind, gay people as well, it's just for a fucking loser. That's what the word faggot means.
Oh,
now.
That's how we used it in school. Like when I was in like 5th grade.
Faggot.
Yeah, like you a fag, dude.
Yeah, the Supreme Court actually ruled gay marriage is in, but the straight people need to reclaim faggot.
Yeah.
So we got it back.
That was a 9-0 decision on the
What?
This can't be real, can it?
I know white boy always come
It's
up
free
with
to
some
say.
jokes.
Technically, you could say it. Only, like they can't get you for like hate speech because of freedom of speech and stuff like that. But like it's an unwritten rule. It's a taboo. Like you don't call somebody. It's like you don't call a woman a cunt.
Word though, it's such a good word.
It's like titties. Titties are fun to say too.
I called a dog a faggot. Like the other day, like look at that faggot.
It's just fun. It's fun to hear.
It just was a dog, like, and the dog just sitting there not knowing I'm.
I'm not against gay bashing. I'm not against gays at all.
Wait,
You're not against gay bashing.
Bash a fucking.
Yeah, I'm against gay
guys,
bashing.
Get wings.
I'm against gay bashing, but I'm not against gays at all. But I'm not gonna sit here and fake the fun. Faggot's a fun word to say.
It is a fucking amazing word to say. We should take it back. We should.
It's like
come up
Catmandu.
with
That's a word to say too.
Gay straight
What
alliance.
does Catmandu? What is that?
It's a capital.
Because we had a
Of
club in
Newfoundland.
Philly. We had a club in Philly called Catmandu, and I'm
I think
like,
it's the capital of Scandinavia.
No,
Catmandu.
Scandinavia is not a country for children.
Newfoundland.
No, like Kathmandu, I'm pretty sure is like. I have no idea. Let's Google this. Let's not pick.
It's either
How do
going to
you
be
spell it?
Newfoundland or some country in Africa.
Right.
Watch it be in India.
Is the largest municipality of Nepal, so next to
Nepal.
Tibet, India.
Okay.
Kathmandu is the capital city.
it says Catmandu song.
Kathmandu's fun to say.
Kathmandu.
That's real. Yo, Catmandu is great.
Kilimanjaro is fun to say too. That's a mountain in Africa.
The biggest, right?
Yeah.
Biggest mountain. Oh,
Like I called somebody a oxymoron before. Like, you know how you call somebody a moron?
mhm.
Yeah.
I was like, you're a fucking oxymoron. Like, it's just fun to say. Like, it's fun to say stuff like that. Like, it don't have anything to do with what I'm really saying, but
Idjit needs
it
to make
has
a
the
come.
word.
No,
Like, I told somebody their underarms are extinct.
Mhm.
Like a dinosaur extinct, and
yeah.
everybody was like, what? I said, extinct is
I feel like
extinct.
that's a rapper in you.
Yo, they was like,
Yeah.
yo!
It's
Everybody was
iteration.
just laughing like forever.
Timbuktu. I always thought that was an imaginary place. It's not. It's a city in the West African nation of Mali. I thought that was a made-up
I
fucking name.
thought Timbuktu was like a magical city and like a fairy tale.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was, but no, it's a real place.
Timbuktu.
I don't know. There's just fun words to say, and like they need more of those.
English is a great language.
It is.
It's like motherfucker.
Motherfucker is a great term.
Motherfucker is a great term.
I like moron too. I really, the person who
That's
created
a white person insult, though. You
moron.
moron.
Exactly.
I love
That's
saying
what makes it so funny. the person who created moron, numbskull,
Child ahead.
dookie. Dookie is a great word.
Dookie is a great word.
Oh
My
my
favorite
God.
insult.
Dookie.
That's what my mother used to make us call it when we were little children. We couldn't go like number 2. We couldn't say shit. We had to say dookie. Like, I got a dookie, mama.
Oh my goodness.
Can
Dookie.
I just say, I'm a huge opponent of when people self-censor and they say words like that. Like, there's a famous YouTuber that we all know that says shucks a lot instead of shit. And I'm like, we all know you meant to say shit, dude. Like, I hate it when people do that, when they're like,
I don't know
sugar.
who that is. But
Like,
Shut the front door.
Yeah.
like, no,
Oh my God.
man, just let it rip. Sometimes you just gotta let it rip. Life is short. You're dead soon. Let it rip. If they're just words, it doesn't mean anything. You can let it go.
yeah.
My fucking landlord watched my videos and wanted me to switch up words. I forgot what he wanted me to say.
What?
Yeah, he did not appreciate that I was swearing so much, and he was like, just replace... Fuck, I made a commentary about it. I can't think of the words. Wings dropped.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Look at Wing's great smile. On my camera, he just got a nice
He's got
smile.
he's got a
He
proper shit-eating grin right there on the camera. There's one insult that I love, but it's another insult to gay people. But just the term is so illustrative and amazing. There's a term like that someone called me in an Xbox Live lobby. I was like, that's the best insult ever. He called me a shit weasel. And if you don't know what a weasel, if you don't know what a weasel is, it's like a little rodent that goes up drain pipes.
Wings is back.
So like if you're like a shit weasel, it's because you like fucking men, basically. That's like
I
that's
never
the
heard
best
that term.
Shit weasel is like the best
I heard a
insult I've
doo-doo
ever
Are we
heard.
still
doo-doo
live?
chasing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still
Okay.
live.
Okay. I want to make this comment, and it's about the gay thing. I always wonder if this was true. I always heard gay men like to shove hamsters up their ass.
I don't think it's all gay men. Like my gay friends, none of them have ever told me that. Like it's an extreme. That's fringe.
Like
That's not normal.
Because I've heard somebody make a case for it, because like the hamster suffocates and he struggles, and it like constantly presses your prostate.
Oh man. All right. Let's change the
Fucking,
subject.
maybe that mouse. Maybe you can find it, Jive.
Yeah, I'll mail it to you.
Full circle.
Has anyone else ever got like reaction from their audience when you upload? Like you were saying, White Boy, like someone was like, I really like your video, but can you change this word out and this word out? And I was like, motherfucker, these are my videos, man. Like the comment I got, I was like, it's like, I really like your videos. You seem like an intelligent guy, but I think your videos would be much better if you didn't curse so much. And I'm like, when someone says that to me, I just want to curse all the time.
Then you tell them about themselves, and they say it's just little bit of we're just trying to help out. It's just what's the word? Counterintuitive. Constructive criticism. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that was my reaction.
Just get the fuck out of here. That's
like,
sorry.
I did.
Buck a duck, screw a
Not
kangaroo.
the volume's too loud. Not this.
One of the
He's
best
literally
parts about
telling you what to do different. Like, you just do it on your. Like somebody said something about White Boy on the podcast. He said it's not professional. What he did. It's something. I think it's on White Boy's comments. He said it's not professional. To have a little professionalism. The way White Boy put the video in. I said, why don't you show us the podcast you produced? Like, show us that. Like, show us your great podcast you produced. And then say something. Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
You can't say that. If you say that, that means you can never critique anything that you can't do.
I said that, though, so.
I'm just saying, like, if you allow that train of thought to be like, it's like, for example, like, I'm not a professional baseball player. But I watch baseball enough to know when somebody's doing something wrong. Like if a coach makes a bad call. But since
he was the only one in the world that said anything about it. Anything.
This is my point about that is professionalism, right? When someone says, at least be a bit more professional about it, about, say, like a podcast that we're doing. I'm like, this is voluntary free entertainment, right? That's what it is for you guys. Like, I don't know what you expect from us. Like, whether
Is that me?
I have no idea. Yeah, I think your phone is like going off. Be professional, Jai, for fuck's sake. Like, but like, this is amateur. It is. It's four guys sitting in a call talking, trying to entertain you guys. Like, it's not a slick
Can I play
production.
devil's advocate?
Sure,
Uh-oh.
go ahead.
Maybe he's saying that because he wants us to see us take it to the next level because he enjoys it so much. Maybe it's not said out of malice. Maybe it's said out of hopes that he's going to help us out. That he thinks that he knows that this is the key component that you're missing.
Yeah, but usually that's kind of showed in the comment, not when it's like, you
Well,
need to do this because if you don't, I'm gonna unsub. Like,
Well, those are assholes. You block those people.
Well,
But
he
He
doesn't have to
said,
say
"Why
it.
don't you guys have a little professionalism? Some shit like that. Like, dude,
yeah, see,
like,
you
get
can
the
put it a
fuck
little
outta
bit
here,
better.
dude.
I'm gonna ask this: like, what do we do that's not professional? Because I feel like we put on a pretty good show for what it is.
Yeah, I do too. I think the one thing that we could do, like, first of all, we don't have paid advertising, so we can't do advertising reads, right? That's the mark of like a professional podcast, the sponsored podcasts have. And, the show's brought to you by XXX, and then they do a read in the middle of the show. Okay, this show is, you ever wanted website hosting? Go to, I was going to say Squarespace, but there's loads of, that's not a dig at PK. Loads of podcasts do that. But that's a professional podcast. They're being paid by third parties to promote their products.
and
We're not that.
listen,
We don't have that.
at the end of his bitch ass comment, he says, "Jesus Christ, man." Like when somebody says that means like, yo, you're getting on my fucking nerves. Like,
Yeah, I
He
understand.
can click off the video.
I understand if the content we're producing is so amateurishly done that you can't actually enjoy the content that you want to enjoy. Say like my mic keeps cutting out, or the webcam is all blurry all the time, and all that kind of shit. I can understand, like, if it's not watchable, fair enough. But
that's
I can do this.
And he wrote annoying in there, and like, come on, that's not constructive criticism. I'm sorry, it's not.
Let me go and move the microphone a little bit more.
Yeah, Wings turned off his air conditioner. I did too. So,
Yeah.
I want y'all motherfuckers to know that shit over there says 86.
oh Lord.
That shit says
Yeah.
86.
Yeah, like I turned the fan down and everything.
I mean, like, I sit up here for like 3 hours, 3.5 hours sometimes in like 85-degree heat to do this podcast show.
That's what I do too. Also,
It's like,
I just think for people trying to help us out, if they want to help us out, maybe that guy wants to help us out. Be a little bit nicer in the way you say it. Maybe say it like how I just said. Just say maybe you could do this, and if you did that, this will happen, and it might look better. Maybe give us suggestions. That's a good way to get your comment out
Here's the thing.
there and really looked at from content creators.
I agree. Here's the thing. The first couple of podcasts we did, they weren't professional. We were in Google Hangouts. We didn't have an overlay that was just thrown together. We just were starting to do it. We didn't understand, like, from our point of view as well, we didn't know the personalities were going to gel really well. We didn't know the show was going to work. We were just testing the waters out, and that wasn't pro. But now, I don't think you could throw that at us. And I just want to say this about criticism. Criticism's fine if it doesn't come from the point of view, I think, where you're assuming the role that you're an expert.
yeah,
Right.
and you're annoyed.
Yeah, like, I'm a connoisseur of podcasts and I know how they should be made. Meanwhile, I haven't been bothered to put a picture in my user account profile. Like, Twitter eggs giving you this seasoned advice about how to run social media or
Right.
how to run your YouTube. My YouTube channel has 438 subs and I get 7 views a video. So I'm going to give you advice about making your content better. Thank you very much for that criticism. I'll
I
make
strive
sure
to
it's
achieve
duly
your
noted.
level of excellence.
Yeah.
And he doesn't
That
even
kind of
have
shit,
he doesn't even have a picture. He said
See?
he said it's an audio nightmare.
I mean,
Oh
like,
my
the
God, these
audio's not mixed as well as it could be, but like, it's by no means unlistenable. Like, I've listened to the podcast show; it sounds fine. It's
I
not
did
like
mess up last week a little bit.
But that was random. That video, we said we'd had no thoughts of pulling up that video. It's not like we said we're gonna pull up this video at so and so time, so get the levels right. We just ran. White boy, pull it up. We could show it to him. We could show it to him. And the white boy was like, okay, all right, I'm gonna try. Then he pulled it up randomly, and then hey, that's what you get.
You did ask me to show the Gaiazo earlier, and it was just like a little picture of my face, and there's like 90% white screen in my little face.
Yeah, like hey, you know, that's how it is. The people want to see what we're talking about.
Can I just talk about one thing that I retweeted earlier? Has anyone else heard that one of the guys at Lizard Squad who was behind the Christmas holiday time taking down of Xbox Live, he's been sent to jail?
Good, good.
50,000 counts, right?
That's cool.
50,000 counts, yeah. And there was a photo associated with this, and it was funny because I retweeted it, and I was like, and I said, "This is how I imagine all these people looking like. This is what I imagine they look
Let's
like."
see it.
And it's I mean, it's almost stereotypical of what someone like that might look like if you think about them, but it just reaffirms my
here's a Gawker link.
my initial affirmation that sometimes I feel quite bad for these people because I'm like,
That's what the fuck his dumbass get.
He looks like a fucking lizard.
Like, what's in your life, man? Like, do people care about you? You know, like I actually feel empathy for these people because I'm like, it can't be. I don't think your life's going really well if that's the best thing going for you. Maybe that's harsh of me to say. I don't know, but like, that's what it makes me think. I'm like, how empty is your life?
Well,
Yeah.
to be fair, Lizard Squad was really big, and out of like, there's a lot of little
they're
lizards
trying to-
out there that
Right.
DDoS us.
This
but these
says
guys
right here
were,
he's
like,
not in jail though. This says right here
making
he got a
headlines.
2-year suspended sentence. What that means is they gave him 2 years and they gave him time served.
But I don't give a fuck. I just want him to suffer. But you ever hear I'll watch like a Keemstar video and he'll have like some of them dumbass hackers on there and they'll be like arguing with each other. One of them was like arguing with who was it? Arguing with somebody because he was supposed to go to like an event and then they gave him like a death threat and then he was nervous about the death threat and they told him not to come or whatever. And they're like, yeah, we're going to keep DDoSing you or we're going to keep doing whatever because you can't do anything about it. We'll never get caught. Yeah, the FBI won't catch us. And I'm like, listen to this fucking dickhead. Like, they're real arrogant. Like, man, yo, I wish I could just, oh, man.
Dude, I don't know. I'm gonna look at it this way. The motherfucker stole credit card accounts and he got a 2-year suspended sentence.
Yeah.
O.J.
that's bad.
Simpson went to jail for 33 goddamn years for pulling a pistol out on somebody stealing
That
his
had his
merchandise.
shit. Yeah.
You know, 33 years for that. A
crazy,
motherfucker
man.
got 7 days in jail for having sex on a beach. This guy stole 50,000 credit card numbers.
No, it was because he DDoSed Xbox Live, right?
Right, but the fact is that's credit card fraud. I mean, every account on there had a credit card at some point to pay for Xbox Live. That's 50,000 accounts of credit card fraud.
Is it credit card fraud because he denied service?
I was about to say maybe because they're paying customers. Everybody's a paying customer.
No,
but-
he had access to their account. He could have took their stuff. That's what Sony had such a shit
No,
for. They
this
took
is
the network
Lizard
down for like
Squad.
a year.
The DDoSers.
Right.
Nah, he didn't get their credit card accounts though, did he?
He said it says right here in this article that
does?
Oh well.
hacker
yeah.
who crippled Xbox Live convicted of 50,700 counts of. It even says right here in this article they hit him with credit card fraud.
Wow. Wow.
17 years old. Goddamn. I'm really
fucking
glad that these
crazy.
people, like, there was like a year where it was really fucking scary where these people were just getting away with everything.
When I first started trying to stream, like when I was really big and popular on YouTube, I could not stream because I would get DDoSed
DDoS,
every fucking hour.
I remember these little faggots was trying to, faggots was trying to was DDoSing me, and then I just stopped being lazy and then changed my they blamed it on Eddie though in the chat. Blame Eddie because thank Eddie, he's the one who gave us your IP address. So anyway, I stopped being lazy and then I just changed my MAC address.
Did they say I gave them your IP?
Yeah.
Yeah, you sabotaging
I
Jive,
don't
dog.
believe that shit. Anyway,
All Jive was trying to do is play some Call of Duty and play
yeah,
music.
like they think they think I care. Like I literally, like if I get DDoSed,
I guess I'll go watch Game of Thrones.
I'll just go do something else. And then they were in my chat like, Jive, you know your IP's not totally hidden. I said, then DDoS me then. Why don't you do something about it then? Do something, and nothing happened. Like all they do is try to send threats. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all
Like,
not tough, and I don't care.
This is the thing. Like, I don't like this happened to Jay Nasty. Like, his channel got fucked over, and all his videos deleted, and he couldn't get it back, and he couldn't do anything. This guy hacked him. Got through Google two-step verification by calling up his cell phone provider and pretending to be him, and then getting his calls forwarded to a phone that they had so they could get the security code for the two-step verification, all that kind of crap. Like, they really did a number on him, and I'm like at that point, like, you're really fucking with someone.
Why are you doing that? Like,
yeah,
that's...
like, you're really fucking with them. Like, I could, like, it's just a different culture, because, like, that would, I guess in their, like, subculture, their world, like, taking down someone that's famous is like a badge of honor, like it's something to be respected. And I'm just like, but you're just ruining people's lives, man. Like, you're just fucking with people.
Like, you're just getting us annoyed.
Like, if you did this by, like, you know, if you were like WikiLeaks, or you were doing something for the good of everybody, and you were taking on powerful, scary parts of the government that didn't want, you know, if you're taking on the NSA and you were doing righteous shit like that, no one would have a fucking problem with you. But you just go after regular people. You're like, you ain't even Robin Hood. You ain't even like robbing the rich to feed the poor. Like, you ain't even doing something like that. You're just fucking with other people because you like the sense of power. Like,
yeah, I remember, like, Buddy. It was like somebody named Buddy Bear or something. He hacked my Twitter, and then was like Buddy Bear and this and that, and Buddy Bear had Jive's hack, and he can have the account back. And all I did when I got the account back was say, "Okay, guys, I'm back." Like, I don't care. Like it's not that big of a deal. I just was like, "Okay, guys, I'm back."
You can see who don't fucking care. Jordy got his account hacked like 2 months ago. I still haven't gave a fuck.
Yeah, right. Like it's not that big of a deal. Like, we're grown men. We could go do something else. Like I won't die if my Twitter's gone.
I sadly, I don't think that this is going to go away though. I think it's going to get worse. Like, online,
it definitely is.
Like, online attacks will become the street mugging, right? So, like, violent crime will rescind to a certain extent, and crimes like this will go up. And we still, as we're in the transitional period, we don't know how to deal with these people. We don't know how to effectively catch them. Like, the services that you use don't have any effective countermeasures against it. Like, and it only really affects, like, content creators, and, like, it happens to online celebrities. People get, pardon me, their nudes leaked and shit like that. Like, these seem like petty crimes, but you're really just fucking with people. Like I said, like, I don't get what the big deal is. Like, if I wouldn't, I mean, it shows that I'm not that kind of person, but I wouldn't take, like, any glory from just, like, fucking with someone's life. You know, I fucked with you.
Yeah.
Great, dude. Great. Awesome.
And
there's a level. Sending somebody a link that screams is fucking with them. Yeah. Dropping somebody's stream that might be streaming to, like, pay a bill, that's fucking with their livelihood. That's one of the big 3 no-nos. You don't fuck with a man's money, his woman, or his job. That's the 3 no's.
If you would have said truck, I would have died right here. Yeah. I would have just died.
He said in jive, though. Money, woman, and jive.
Job.
Oh, you said job.
Yeah.
Look, the fucking chat probably gonna go crazy. I'm being sarcastic. I know he said job. Um, I think online is getting a little too personal. I don't know if y'all be on Facebook or whatever, but if you open the personal chat on Facebook, it has a fucking link where you can send money. Now, you can send money on Facebook to people. Did y'all know that?
I didn't know that.
I'm about to guyzo it for y'all.
Now, I have been responding to a lot of my Facebook fan mail, and now that they have this tip feature implemented, I might respond to even more messages.
Yeah, you can send money on Facebook. I couldn't believe that, man.
Dude, my Facebook has grown from like 300,000 to 470,000.
I'm looking at this thing. Oh, there's an actual money symbol.
Yeah, it's a money symbol next to where you can send a picture. You know, you send a chick a DP or whatever, like a dick pic.
That shit,
and then
that
money.
shit, like, blurred out. I never noticed that till now.
Yep, money, a smiley face, whatever, emojis.
Enter amount. Send money free and secure.
I couldn't believe. I said, "What the? Is this a mistake?" And then your credit card. You could put your little credit card information.
Shit, like you can do it from the debit card. Learn how the store is info. Learn more.
I always thought that you should be able to live stream on Facebook. I'm not sure why that's on a feature that they have.
We value the trust you place in us and take numerous precautions to prevent unauthorized access to find out information you've saved on Facebook. This info is kept on secure servers with multiple layers of hardware and software protection. When you send or receive money in Messenger, only the dollar amount, your name, and profile photo are shared between you and your friend. We won't share any info we may ask who verifying your identity. Note, payments in Messenger aren't available for everyone.
All of that is only
somebody
secure.
gonna get that.
Yeah, all that information is only as secure as the login details, right? Mm-hmm. So it's only as secure as you signing in.
I was looking for PayPal to take a cut. I'm like, where's PayPal getting paid for this?
Yeah, no, I don't think it's PayPal. It's like
Facebook's getting paid. They want to put it right next to the message and the emoji.
I'm talking about like, if Facebook got paid for it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was like looking for them to like take 1% or something.
Something. I'm sure they take something.
Everyone's always taking something.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Let me close this because I ain't sending that bitch $1.
Send that bitch 38 cents.
My sleep schedule was messed up, so I didn't really stream much this week. I missed Friday. So I woke up at like 5 p.m. and I had a drunk stream Friday, and I started drinking within like the first hour that I woke up. So that was fucking horrible. But maybe that was one of the reasons I did fix my sleep schedule in like 3 days. Usually it takes me a week. Blackjack update. I went from 1,000 to 100 to 600. It was fucking nuts. And I ended up kind of profiting. I had donations and subscriptions to kind of match. It was actually like a $300 loss. I did one final big bet of 167, I think it was, and I got a blackjack, so that was really nice. And shit, my sleep schedule has just been fucked up. I miss streaming. Oh, Twitch alerts. Speaking of taking a percentage, I edited my subscription alerts for like a 9-month subscription. I put a custom thing. You can put like custom months and stuff.
I haven't done any of that yet.
Yeah, so I spent a little bit of time trying to improve that. And yeah, I got this RC helicopter and I've just been loving it. I'm a fucking kid with it, flying it around my yard. And I got scared. I landed it in my neighbor's yard, or it kind of crashed into a tree, and I was like scared, like I was 7 years old again, going into my neighbor's yard trying to retrieve my ball. That's what I did. 2 hours into
Just the black woman with the big titties?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I hit a tree.
We gotta get a picture of this woman.
I ain't getting it. She scares me. Someone else.
She gonna hit you with a wooden spoon. Get Kelly to do it. It won't look as creepy.
Okay. Maybe I'll take a selfie with her one day.
What you got to do is you got to put Cold Cat on the lawn, and then take a picture of Cold Cat with her in the background, but actually have the zoom on her and Cold Cat be all blurred out.
I think the cat being there would add a lot of too much attention. I think I'll just drive by. If I do it, I'll drive by and I'll have Kelly snap a picture.
You gotta do it slow now because cameras don't work that way. Remember, Eddie gave us the conversation how stuff bends like light poles and stuff. We don't want to see no crooked boobies.
Okay.
Y'all some fucking freaks, man.
Yeah, we need to get her,
Talk
need to
about
get her-
sex too
we
much.
need to get her while she's on the garden. Like
When she's bending over.
she's
and
bending
the
over with a
gongs are
trowel in her
hanging.
hand.
Oh,
And
You ever
the
see
egg-
I'm just picturing Miss Parker from Friday. You ever see Friday?
I'm picturing Medea.
Ew.
No, not Medea. Maybe Medea, like 10 years before Medea. 10, 15 years.
Miss
With it, like,
Parker.
After
Does she look? Is it attractive or just she just got big ass titties and?
I think she's got big ass titties.
I mean, she's older. I would say she looks very good for her age.
No, like yeah, like. Do you think she was nice when she was younger, or
I could see
she
it.
was younger?
Yeah, I would say so.
Oh, okay. So that's Miss Parker then, I guess. Maybe not as fine as Miss Parker, but you know.
Let's see. Let's see if I can find a picture of Miss Parker.
Y'all never saw Friday?
Like I seen.
I've seen it, but like I don't remember it.
It was a long time ago.
There's a GIF. Oh, it's not moving though.
I see it now.
fucking
Miss
gift
Parker's
is
the
that?
woman with the midget husband that drive the limousine, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, I think it's that time of the show. We get to some iTunes reviews and podcast Patreon questions. Should we start with iTunes or Patreon?
Let's start with Patreon because we've had new Patreons and like I think we should thank them all because they keep coming in.
Yeah, and we're almost at our goal, our first goal of $500.
Thanks, guys.
I got the H1Z1 server already. I got some of my subscribers. I can give you guys codes if you want to give to your guys' subscribers. I got that ready. And yeah, I don't have the Patreon loaded up.
I've got it coming right.
I had it. I closed it.
Let's see.
Yeah, so thank you guys, and I want to do an event really bad. I was playing some Breaking Point, and I just love like Arma and even H1Z1. I like the combat system.
You need to turn your frames on so you can tell me how much frames you get. I get like 50, close to 60 frames, but I want 60 or more. Like that
Isn't
shit
there
is annoying.
There's like a Steam frame counter, right? You can get.
I know Nvidia has one.
Okay.
All right, we got 4 new comments on Patreon this week. So if you're a Patreon, please leave us a comment. How many Patreons we have this week? We have 8 new Patreons this week, and 4 of them left comments.
Okay.
So this one's from Perry. The hosts all have diverse yet conversive is. All the hosts are diverse yet they conversive is what makes this podcast show great. Jai's philosophy that every issue can be solved with a punch to the face is something we should all live by. Keep up the good work.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
I thought that was a rap
Thank
at
you.
first.
Thank you, sir.
All right, the next one's from Mitchell Bray. Hey guys, it's Hick Tim. Wings might know me, but I wanted to say thank you for giving me something to do on Friday. Going through some tough times with my girlfriend and stuff, I love all you guys, and thanks for introducing me to Jive and Eddie. They are both really cool. You all bring your own style to the show, and I really do like that. I really enjoy the stories and the life lessons you guys have. One day, I hope to meet you guys. Hick Tim, he is a awesome person.
I like how a lot of people say we bring different.
That's what
They
it's
say it a
about,
lot.
man. That's what it's about. We don't have 2 of the same guys on here agreeing. Yeah, Eddie, I agree because that's what I was gonna say, Eddie. Like let's play devil advocate and Wings with this and shit.
Pardon me.
The
sorry.
hand. Oh, bless you. I can't say God bless you, but bless you. Right? And Wings
Thank
with
you.
the arm.
You know why they said God bless you back then today, Jive?
I can't say God bless you. I just say bless you.
You know why that was? You know that's the thing. because when you sneeze, your heart stops,
Yeah.
and like people literally thought that was like a blessing from Jesus.
Yeah, I never held my heart and sneezed at the same time, but maybe it does stop. I don't know. I hate when I always wanted to know, how does scientists know flies can see a million, like how do you know that? How
I don't. I'm only speculating. I do not know the exact thing, but I would think they would like literally take their eyes apart in dissection.
Yeah, but how do they know it sees
They
a
would test it.
million?
They would test
How?
like their perception angles. They would test what they can see, what they can't. From what? Yeah, they would
There's
like.
probably a fly that's like tied down and like having stuff run in front of him somewhere.
Yeah, like dog. What sees black and white? Dogs or some shit?
Deer does. Dogs see in certain colors, but they don't see entirely black and white.
Like, how do they know that? Anyway, yeah.
Well, they know that based off of humans. Like dogs have the same traits in their irises as humans that are colorblind. Like humans that literally can only see in black and white.
So they just assume that they see in black and white.
Well, they can test it too.
Yeah, but it's a dog. How they test it?
Reaction to colors,
Yeah.
brightness, and stuff like that.
Like you can probably test red means that there's gonna be a shock coming or something.
What if the dog just don't give a fuck? Like,
You get a
different
smarter dog.
color, he's like,
Yeah.
Then the dog
like
dies.
fuck it. Like,
you get a smarter dog. All right, our next one's from Jeff Michael. Hey guys, love the show. Been watching since episode 1. I was happy to see you started the Patreon. My question is, what dead person would you least want to be haunted by? Also, if you could haunt someone when you die, who would it be?
ooh,
That's a very,
these are
very
some
good question.
crazy
I would haunt
questions.
whoever kills me if I died by that.
What celebrity would I not want to be haunted by?
Who's, like,
Does it have to be a
super annoying?
mainstream celebrity? Because
Gary
like
Busey. He just
Gary
seems
Busey's a
creepy
good answer.
and like loud.
Tilda Swanton, because she'd be terrifying.
Who the fuck is Tilda Swanton?
Google her. She looks like a fucking alien.
That's not nice. She's dead.
No, she's not. If she died, who would you most
I
like?
thought they meant what dead person that's already dead.
Oh, that she does look like a fucking alien.
Yeah, she does. She really does. Like, imagine seeing that in ghostly form. It'd scare the fucking living shit out of you.
She's got to be a
Tilda
Mexican.
Swanson. Tilda.
She's the Game of Thrones big woman, right?
No, she looks like her though.
She just has those eyes.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
She has like an extra.
No, she looks
wrinkle.
like Macaulay Culkin.
She's very strange looking.
Yeah, she looked like Macaulay Culkin after
You
he
imagine
got
her
high and shit.
ghostly and shit. You know, fuck that. Or someone like Himmler, like, or someone really bad like Vlad the Impaler, who just haunt
she
you and
looks
tell you
like a
these
little-
horrible stories.
Look at this. She looks like a little doggy right here.
I-
Oh, damn, look at that link. Gosh.
Oh,
She looks like a
damn.
nice- she looks like a pet doggy. Oh.
See, I go straight to the fucking gutter. I'm like, what would my penis look like running in and out of her face? And I'm like, she has to be a lesbian because I couldn't picture it.
She has how do I know this? She's married to a man, but she has an open sexual relationship. So she has sex with whoever she wants. She's a very strange woman.
Like when she, no, she's bad. I was about to say when she get made up, she looks okay, but
All right,
yeah, she's
Jive,
terrible.
her or Bailey J?
Her, she got a pussy, right? She got an authentic pussy. I had to fuck her.
Oh, she looks better than Buck Angel.
Yo, somebody tweeted he picked Buck Angel and they posted this picture of Buck Angel.
Oh yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah,
In the white
she
underwear?
looks just like Goldberg. Like, yeah.
Motherfucker, like it's a system shock every time I hear Buck Angel talk because I expect like this country western, like country singer type of voice, and it's like a sweet voice. It's like,
Yeah, when I had to walk down and then I seen the person run by, I was like,
I think the worst pictures of Buck Angel is when she's smoking a cigar. Like those are the worst.
yeah, I know she probably hate her fucking voice that she can't get it deep. Like she probably want like a jive voice, but she can't get it
You just gotta
because
start punching her throat
right.
every night.
She probably get that.
And we
Sorry, but
and our
the
last
handsome
Patreon comment is
voice.
actually a repeat comment. It's from Jason Finier. Hey guys, I asked you your last podcast. I asked about the Netflix show to binge watch, and what I already have seen is Daredevil and The Office. Other than that, a couple movies have not watched a lot of the shows yet. And a couple movies have not watched a lot of the shows yet. Greetings from the Netherlands.
Orange is the New Black. If you haven't seen it, it's very
Yeah,
good.
Orange is the New Black.
House of Cards too.
Yeah, those are both great shouts.
If you go watch Orange is the New Black, keep in mind that's not an authentic way prison works.
Yeah, definitely not.
But it is an entertaining show.
It is. There's some silly chicks on there.
And Mad Men is also on Netflix. That's good too. I mean, depends how much time you have.
Orange is the New Black. And thank you for being a Patreon.
Thank you very much for being.
Yeah, like thank everybody, man.
Let me ask you this question, Eddie.
Yes.
If Zoe went to jail for a year, would you put Game of Thrones on hold for her?
Yes. There's nothing I wouldn't do for her.
Because like in the Orange is the because in Orange is the New Black.
Just fucking said that.
Wee. Job, where's your soundboard at? Get a pussy whip thing going on.
Oh my God. I know he didn't just really say that.
I've known her for more than half my life.
Wee, it's running deep. My cheeks hurt from smiling after that one.
I'm about to fucking cry.
But Jon Snow?
You forget that I've read the book, so you never said that I couldn't read the next book. I just can't.
We all didn't pick.
Does she watch the podcast?
No.
Sometime? Or-
No, we all didn't get. We all didn't pick who we were going to get haunted by either.
I picked the strange alien-looking woman.
Yeah, we picked the alien woman, and nobody else went.
Yeah, Gary
Andre the
Busey.
Giant.
Andre the Giant.
Yeah, I wouldn't want him to haunt me.
I said Gary Busey.
Gary Busey.
Who the fuck is that? Is he
Gary
like a
Busey
little
is
short
fucking
guy?
crazy, man.
Gary Busey's like the actor that fell off a motorcycle and he's really fucked up now.
Let me see.
He's got the big teeth.
Chin.
Ow, yeah, he looks crazy. What
He
about the other guy, the Green Goblin?
William Dafoe.
He's ugly as shit, man.
He
That's an
does-
ugly motherfucker.
You should see him in the Boondock Saints when he goes in drag.
Oh my god, I saw him in John Wick. He's in John Wick. He's ugly as shit, man. That's
He's in the movie Platoon too. That was a good ass movie though.
That's a great movie.
ugly as
And I don't
fuck.
think I would want to haunt anybody in particular. I would more want to haunt like one location.
I do. I don't haunt Bill Cosby.
That's
But
a
he
good
got
shout.
like, he
It
got
might
like
make you
5 years
laugh.
Oh, I
left.
tell you, I want to haunt Kim Kardashian. No, even better. I want to haunt Kanye West.
Who would I haunt?
No, I'll change. I want to haunt Jim Carrey
Why?
because he's fucking loony as shit. Like he was like one of my favorite like alternative actors out there. Then I heard he was come off with this anti-vaccine bullshit talking about poisoning children. I'm like, you're fucking stupid, dude.
What?
And like he's the kind of guy that if I haunted him, it would really drive him fucking crazy. Like he'd be pulling his hair out. He'd have conspiracy theories about it. I want somebody that would react to my haunting.
See, a good shout for that kind of shit would be haunting Nicolas Cage would be a lot of fun.
I like Kanye West as an answer because I think his interviews would be great, just talking about his ghost.
I would constantly say that he's not a genius and that he needs to study what the term genius actually means. I'd be like, I would constantly be undermining his universe-sized ego. I'd be like, you ain't that good, bruh.
I
You
would,
ain't that good.
They already think he crazy, so
I would pretend I'm God and just talk to him and give him messages.
Oh no! What would be?
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say I'll change mine to Peter Popoff and just pretend I'm God the entire time talking to him.
No, I would. That's a great shout. I would haunt Kanye West and just make his ego even worse, so he does totally lose it. I'd be like, "Bro, you the second coming, man. God told me to come down here and tell you that you are the second coming, man." Like,
And you just do shit in front
and
of
yeah,
him to
you
convince
just
him.
egg him on to do like even
You are the Black
outrageous
Jesus.
shit. Yeah, you are black. You are the second coming, man. Like it's your job, right, to spread the gospel through rap music. Like that's what you got to do. You got to
And
transcend.
Nike shoes.
Yeah, and Nike shoes. God wants you to come up with this fashion line, right?
Yeah, I was about to say, you ever see his clothing line? Oh my God. You ever see the stockings, the one-piece stockings the girls wear?
Yeah, yeah.
That was part of his clothing line, like for the chicks. Like they had literally one-piece stocking that they just wear. Like it's the outside. Like they wear it under the clothes. That's the outside. Like that's the
I don't
main-
understand. Like I need to see a picture of a one piece.
A body sock, basically. A body sock.
Yeah, like a body, like, hold up.
Yeah, but you can see through stockings, right?
Yeah. It's just dumb.
Oh shit, that's terrible.
Oh, it comes
This is-
right up?
Yeah, it's
it's
one piece
so
stocking. It looks like something you see in a porn.
Yeah, here goes something. Like, why?
You're not wearing clothes at this point.
This is a thing that I often wonder when I watch porns and they're like wearing like these. I mean, that you can't call them clothes. They're just sort of like things that go over massive tits and ass, right? So
Yeah.
like these like tiny mesh dresses, like that are just like the clothes for porn. You know, who makes that shit? Like who
Well,
does it?
Well, it's for sex shops. Like we have like a sex shop named Priscilla McCall and Bad Kitty here. They have stuff like this. you buy them just for the bedroom. But like what
What a
Kanye
great job.
what Kanye did was like, maybe we can get girls to wear this in public.
Yeah.
I commend him for this idea. But
Maybe
it's
he
not
is the
gonna sell
second
well.
coming.
Guy's
This
an
is
idiot.
what I got to give him props for. Like, as much as I think she's a fame whore and I think she's talentless, like, Kim Kardashian's pretty hot. Like, he married her, dude. Like, what do they talk about? Like,
Crazy people that they like showbiz stuff. I think. Like what?
Yeah,
they
it
did
must
on the
be. It
road
must
and
be.
what
I think it's
happened.
like an arranged marriage because he's never on the show.
Yo, look at this fucking picture. Damn. See, y'all white. Y'all probably don't like that shit, but that
Guys,
is just...
we've talked
Oh.
about this before. I'm not white.
Yeah.
I'm English, and there is a difference.
I wouldn't know what to do with something like that right there.
Oh, my...
That's just too much ass. Like,
Oh, that is great.
no, you got to have at least a 9-inch dick to fuck with that right there.
Dude, that girl is like 5'2". I guarantee you. A girl in those
That
trousers
is
is like
fucking
5'2". She
great.
ain't no like 6 foot fucking Brienne of Tarth type.
When I was in high school,
Yeah,
we
you could
marked
tell.
that an onion booty.
Yes, that's what they're called. Yeah, I had a 4'7" chick.
4'7".
4'7".
That's
She
a dwarf, right?
Yeah, she said she's legally a dwarf.
Wow.
Yeah, she's real fucking small.
Smallest I ever had was 5 feet even.
5 feet. What? I think 4'7" probably. What's the legal size? Yo,
It's
she
gotta
got
be-
a fucking
it's-
fat ass.
I think like 4'10" is what anything under 4'10" is like a dwarf in it.
This meme about Shaq has always made me laugh because I don't know how tall his girl is, but he's like 7'1". But this always made me laugh. Just look at that picture there. That is so funny.
God damn.
But that's hoops, yeah.
That's so fucking funny,
Yeah,
man. I love
she's
that
probably
picture.
like 5'2", something like that.
I can tell you right now, she has the look at the picture of the hamster right beside
Yeah,
it.
that's what I mean. That's what's so funny.
Yeah, I saw it. I was like, holy shit! I gotta.
That's the first thing I was thinking about. Like, she has the easiest blowjob in the fucking world.
Yeah, he could just stand up. Bam.
I love the picture of the hamster though. It's just so perfect.
Now, you know what would be fucked up if Shaq had a little dick?
There's no way, dude. He's a
I mean, like,
7'1" black man.
Yeah, but it would be fucked up if he had like a baby dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever seen baby dicks?
Yo, I thought they were fake. The first time I saw one was on like Scary Movie or something, and I thought it was just like a joke. But people are really, oh my god!
Really have
Like I won't blame you for being gay. Like those people, I won't blame them for being gay. But yo, them just look funny as shit.
Just
Man.
imagine if Shaq was one of those guys with one of those micro penises.
Wow.
We can't show micro penises in here, but if you ever want to Google it out there, just Google it. You'll see something that will blow your fucking mind.
It will blow your mind.
Yo, what's his name? Had a couple of them on there. The freak, the podcaster with the black hair.
You gotta be more specific.
Howard Stern.
Yeah,
he had like he had a lot of them. Where did he find them at?
You find them on Google.
Man, he had like 7 of them on there, and they just was all standing there with like little ass dicks and shit. I'm like,
he had them on the show.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
They were literally there in person.
Oh man.
And then the girls were like judging and like.
God, look.
That's a shame, man.
This is terrible.
Yeah, I feel sorry for those people. If you one of them.
Have you ever seen a baby dick, white boy?
Yeah, I'm about to cry for them.
Yo, if you have one and you're listening, I feel real sorry for you.
This one motherfucker, he's got like fully erect, he's less than 2 inches.
Dude, that's heartbreaking.
That's so a shame.
I mean, like their penis is like the size of the inner key. The inner key might on the numerical pad. You know, it might be bigger. You know? Just imagine if you were a woman and this guy's like super fucking hot, and you're hot to try. Your pussy's dripping wet. You know, you could like, you know, drown a small goat.
Why you say pussy's dripping wet so aggressively? He said your pussy's dripping wet.
And then the motherfucker takes his pants off, and you see this shit right here.
He literally got a.
Your face.
I would have to tell her. Like literally, I would have to tell her, like, I'm not your normal guy. Like, keep bringing up hints. I'm not your average guy. I'm different than everybody else.
I was gonna say, I wonder what their suicide rate is. It's got to be high. It's got to be high.
The confidence is going to be extraordinarily low. I couldn't have confidence in anything I did with a micro penis. I could be like typing on the keyboard and be like, you know, I can't do this as well with this kind of penis. You know?
Yo, that would affect crazy,
everything
man.
I did.
I mean, they wouldn't know how it is to have a big penis.
They see porn. Like, I know porn's exaggerated. It's like the same, like 5 or 6 dudes with big dicks.
Maybe they're happy with their little peanut.
Oh my god!
How the fuck can you be happy with that?
Maybe Shaq.
How can you masturbate?
Maybe Shaq traded with a genie and said, "I have a micro penis for everything else big."
Yeah, you see the picture of Condoleezza Rice like this.
Like this is how you would masturbate. You know, some shit like this.
Yo, that's crazy, man.
Like your wrist would hurt. You get like arthritis and shit.
You probably take 9 months to run out of lube.
Like you can't even get like a full grip going. It's like 2 fingers, maybe.
We have sat here talk 15 minutes about micro dicks. Maybe we should read iTunes reviews.
Yeah, iTunes reviews.
Speaking of little dicks, iTunes reviews.
Oh yeah, another thing about your video today. You were talking about dicks, and I'm like, come on, man.
My boy must have got.
I have been learning a lot about Jive and taking a lot.
I had to fast forward that part.
Yeah, there was a lot of dick talk.
Yeah, like don't do that anymore.
Meow Kitty Cats says, great name by the way. I love the show. It's very entertaining. What are your thoughts on the upcoming Straight Outta Compton movie coming out? I have no idea about this movie. Anybody?
That's the one that
They got great actors.
That's the one Suge Knight ran over those motherfuckers on that set.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta see.
Whatever happened to Suge Knight?
I don't know what happened with that case. I'm not saying they're great actors, but they got great lookalikes. You ever see the cast, like the people? I think Eazy-E's son playing him.
Oh, that's a music group, right?
NWA, man. A music group. A rap group, motherfucker.
Why would you even need this?
Say it, white boy. A rap group.
A rap group, motherfucker.
Come on, you gotta get a better motherfucker than that, though.
Yeah, that kind of
motherfucker.
That's a better one.
Fucker.
For anybody wondering, Suge Knight is not going to have his case dismissed, even though one of the key witnesses refused to identify him in court. Like, why would you need to identify? You could identify him from the damn photo. His camera.
All right,
crazy.
Iron Texas says this is a great show to listen to. All these guys have great opinion. Big
Oh,
fan.
Iron Texas is great.
Oh, we didn't
Yeah,
talk about
Iron
the
Texas
child.
is super cool, dude.
We didn't talk about the child porn with Jared Fogle.
Oh yeah.
Subway guy.
But I'm on to point this out. He's not up for child porn. One of the people that worked with him got caught for child porn, and they're investigating him in connection because he mixed the work files with his personal files.
You know what? I'm still blaming Jared. You can't have somebody in your circle.
Yeah,
who
how
likes
you don't
child
know
porn.
that? How you don't know? You didn't look at any of those files. You didn't see.
Because I think, like, let's be honest, like, you can't be in control of like what your executives do in their private time, and I should imagine that if you're looking at child porn, you take great lengths to conceal it.
Well, no,
Like-
you had it on a flash drive labeled the good stuff.
Lol, yeah.
He literally did.
Wow.
Oh, whoa! He literally did. Like, seriously?
Like he had a thumb drive like this, and and on that thumb drive there was work documents and stuff like that, and he had a document in the work folders that said the good stuff, and it was just packed full of like 2 gigs of like child pornography. So like he could watch it on the go.
I saw a Twitter. I saw a Twitter like that, and somebody was like, "Yo."
They had a Twitter that had child porn on it for a while, and they got took down real quick.
Yeah, they was like, "Yo, Jive, retweet this and try to get everybody to retweet this so everybody could thumb it down." And I'm looking at the pictures, like
What?
this is real. Wow, like people are really sick. What do you get from that? What do you get from seeing a little ass pussy? Like, what do you get from that? That's crazy. You're sick, man.
I don't
If
know.
you like child porn and you're over 8 years old, you're fucking sick.
Now, let me ask you this question. This is going to be a fucked up question. What is the youngest you would actually go?
To
Not
fuck
legally.
somebody?
Not legally, but like if a girl was down to fuck, what is the minimum age?
She
I think-
gotta be 21.
Yeah, I think at my age it's got to be. She can't be.
We're not talking about relationships here. We're talking about just straight up fucking.
Yeah, I think below 22 for me would be difficult. I think.
Yeah, she gotta be 21.
Like, because I don't know about you, but like I look at 18-year-olds now and I'm like, these people look like children.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny though. You
Like
you
the
say
body
that.
look good, but if you look in their face, like it's just a baby face. Like
Yeah, they look like they look like children.
The thing about 18-year-olds and like 19-year-olds and the younger 20 girls with me is I don't want to text that much, so I don't fuck with them.
I think I could still go 18.
yeah, but y'all younger.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Eddie's like 2 years older than me. Come on now.
yeah, but you exactly. You got 2 years to knock off on his age.
I think the youngest I ever messed with was 19, but like even then, it's like they text too fucking much.
And they're not. Sorry, young guys, but they're not as mature. Like they just want to.
They want to spend money.
And, yeah, just,
Plus,
just stuff
they
that,
don't really know how to. They don't
Clean
really
their
know what
pussy?
they want. They don't really. Do you know what I mean? Like they're just. It's just a nightmare.
What's the youngest? Wings?
Not 19.
19.
You see how Cold Cat's still here?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's my boy right here.
Yeah, you touch that cat a lot. Some
I would go
places.
2 years old. Cold Cat. 2 cat years.
Yeah, but 21. I'm talking. Well, I'm not talking to her, but I was just talking to this girl. She's 21, and you can just tell she's young.
I don't-
Like the
I don't
stuff
know.
she says. Like
I like a girl to have some cleavage on her.
yeah, she got everything. She got everything. Got a
No,
lot of everything.
Well, I'm gonna say this: what I look for in a girl, mainly, sex-wise, is enthusiasm.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I don't know.
Like I like a girl that wants to be there,
Yeah,
and like when
he's
the young-
present.
right? That's present. They know
I
what she
think-
likes. They gets into it.
that wants to be there. I think all of them should want to be there.
Wait,
Well,
are you a raper?
Yeah.
No, not like that. Not like that. I'm talking about like they're doing it to appease you. You never had a girl like have sex with you to appease you?
Yeah.
No, but how I meant was like they're more amateurish at it. Like that when I say present and wants to be there, it's because they know what they like. They know how they like it done, and
They
they're
like this cock.
yeah, they really like fucking. That's
See,
great.
Eddie wants his girlfriend to tweet at her girlfriends like, my boyfriend's dick game's on point today.
Yeah, pretty much.
While he's
like,
fucking her, you know.
Another great word to say is cock. I love saying cock.
see now, there are certain swear words that Americans say better than British people. British people are shit at saying cock, rubbish, but Americans can't say cunt very well. It sounds wrong when you say it.
We
But
say cunt.
yeah, like Americans say cock much better.
I'm not a redneck. I just sound like one.
Cunt.
Cock.
Cock.
Next review.
Wait.
Next
Oh,
iTunes
sorry. I didn't know what was going on.
White boy's favorite word. Cock.
I was thinking
That
of
shit had it in
cock.
fucking mind,
Yeah,
yeah.
he was-
The
Yeah, it's
cock
Cat's
is up.
favorite word too. Looking
his
perk
mind
up.
was so full of cock he couldn't think straight.
Oh, so Iron Texas wants to know: would you rather have someone subscribe to your Twitch or be a Patreon on TPS?
Patreon.
Now, well, for us having no, I was gonna say it's different because we both have, you know, Twitch subscribers and a Patreon, and I kind of thought that there'd be some kind of
Crossover.
confliction and crossover.
Patreon.
I would say I want to go on vacation, so I want to go Patreon. I really want to do that.
I want to do a different answer because I want whatever you find the most entertaining. Because like there are for us, we obviously don't want you to subscribe to all of us on Twitter, then give us Patreon money, then give us money on Facebook, all this. Like if you like getting the podcast show early, do the Patreon and things like that. If you like the perks we give the Patreon. If you want to see the stuff for that, give the Patreon.
Oh,
If you like Eddie the Chumps like emotes on Twitch,
and let's be honest, who would?
I love that,
give
Arm.
Eddie subscribe to Eddie. Either way, you're supporting.
Yeah, Iron Texas is a real good dude, man.
Yeah, he's a sub of mine, and he's.
I've never seen him in my stream, so I don't know.
I'm positive he was in your stream.
Yeah.
Positive.
He comes to all our
He's just
stuff.
He's
He
just
does.
a great, supportive dude.
Actually, I booked.
You know who I didn't see in a while? Them Packers suck. Who?
Mr.
I've
So
never-
Handsome.
never
Yeah,
seen-
I ain't seen him
That's
in a
white
minute.
boy
No,
brand.
he was in there in my last Blackjack stream, I think. What I was gonna
Yeah.
say is I booked a like my birthday vacation in September, midweek September. Like I got a house on the lake up north. I got all my 7th Street friends coming. I rented a boat. I think that'll be good. And
Damn.
I'm hoping that because usually I would go up north in the summertime, and this is like late September. So I'm
Where you
hoping,
going? Where you going?
Like northern Wisconsin.
Yeah. I would have met you somewhere if you went somewhere like decent, but all right, northern Wisconsin.
You don't like northern? Oh my god, northern Wisconsin's awesome. It's like the lake. No, it's like summertime on a lake. The fishing's great. It's like really nice. I like it a
America's
lot.
so big, man. I have no fucking idea where Wisconsin is.
The
So-
north, like right
It's up
by
in the north near
Canada.
the Great
Oh,
Lakes.
so it's basically Canada. Okay, fine.
Yeah, so
It fucking sucks.
Yeah, the Braves.
Why does it suck?
I don't know. I'm just saying that. You know, I'd be disagreeing and being stubborn,
oh my
and
god,
people don't like that shit.
I love fishing. So we're gonna
Fishing
do,
is fun.
Yeah, we're gonna do some of that, and that's kind of for the Patreon we wanted to do. Well, not a northern. It'll be in the south, but I'm gonna get my little trip in. I didn't do anything for my birthday, so that's what I'm gonna do. All right, next iTunes review. What the Fat Guru asked. Love the show. My question is, if you could go back in time, what wisdom would you pass on to your 16-year-old self?
Oh, I know exactly what I'd pass on. The
Yeah,
information
I know
gave
exactly
earlier.
what I'd say.
When I was
I feel like-
16, I was so uptight and I thought I was so ugly that no girl would ever love me. And I wish when I was that young and in high school and things like that I could give myself the confidence that I have now. And with that confidence, I feel like my younger years would be a lot better than they were. So I would tell myself that America has 314 million people in it. Let's say half of those are female. That would make around 150 million pieces of pussy, and some of those pieces of pussy are ugly. You're not
Right.
that bad of a dude.
Yeah, and we're talking about like we're talking about just we're gonna have a regular life. We're not gonna be this superstar because I was good at basketball. I could be like, yo, train harder, but we're talking about we're gonna just have a regular life like we are now. So I would definitely tell myself I said this I'm sure I said it on the podcast. I'm sure I said it on a commentary before. Be nice to all of the girls. Fat, ugly, whatever. Just be nice to them because it will bite you in the ass. It bit me in the ass so many fucking times. Oh, you used to make fun of me, Neil. We could be friends. Friend zone. Yeah, I've been friend zoned, I guess. But I don't talk to him. I'd be like,
well, technically, that's you got bully zoned. That's what happened.
I
You be picking on the girls back in high school?
If they were ugly, I was like a jokester. So I'd be like, okay. Like at work, if a girl walk in, I'd be like, okay, I see you got them new jeans on or something like that. But in high school, it was like worse. Like I'll make fun of them and be mean, and if I see them crying, I'll stop. But like,
Damn,
I
it
used to
took
be
the
an
tears.
asshole.
Took the tears to water down the heart.
So I would be nice, and I would take up for all the girls. Not fighting people, but like, it'll be all right and, stuff like that. Because girls remember, man, I'm telling you. I learned the hard way, though.
Okay, for
Edward?
me, or Eddie, you can go first.
Why would I say Edward?
Edward. I would tell myself to bet on successive World Cup victories for whoever won them.
Right.
I would start in 2008 re-uploading COD trailers. I would. What else would I do?
Dude, why don't you just give yourself a sports almanac and just be like, you're going to be a gambler when you grow up. Fuck this school shit.
Yeah, I just Back to the Future to myself. That's what I'd do, I think.
That would be crazy if we like could do that and just know what's gonna happen. Like back.
That would
Back
suck,
to-
though. Like, who's going to, like, I like
That
watching
will
baseball.
not suck. You'll be so rich and nice.
Yeah, you only tell a few specific things that you can place bets on. That will
Right.
set you up for life, and you take advantage of knowing
That
what.
would be
Because, like,
crazy.
part of sports is not knowing how it's going to turn out. If, like, every team's going to win every World Series from here till the time you die, that would suck.
But part of gambling is winning money.
You wouldn't be a fan. You'll just bet and then go on with your
I'd have to
other
do a
life.
sport I didn't like. I'd have to do a sport I didn't like.
Yeah, something. Do a big money sport that you didn't like probably like boxing if you don't like boxing.
I don't know.
Just
I'd have to get, like, a really good safe for that book, too.
Like,
Because,
bet-
like, because I'd
bet
be...
on fucking Buster Douglas over Tyson. Come
That's
on.
a great shout because no one
Come
saw that
on.
coming. No one saw that coming.
Bet on Buster Douglas over Tyson. What?
Just put everything you got up. And you're like, I own
Yeah.
$3 million on Buster
Exactly.
Douglas.
Exactly.
What's
What
the
if Tyson
greatest?
win?
What's the greatest sporting event in our lifetime? It's greatest sporting upset in our lifetime that you can
The
think.
hockey team beating the Russian team.
That was in 1980. That was before I was born. It might be in Jai's life because he is
yeah.
like 67 or something crazy.
47.
7.
Yes, but I don't know. I got to really think though.
Like
Oh, the New England Patriots losing the undefeated
the
season.
New York Giants.
That's
Surely.
22
That
and
was pretty
0.
big.
How about Ali? How about Ali losing to Frazier?
Yeah,
I don't know if that's an upset. Ali beating Foreman was an upset.
Yeah, I think but I still wouldn't think that's the greatest.
Let's think. What is the greatest upset?
Really quick.
Wow.
I would give
The
myself.
Giants beating the Patriots in their undefeated season.
Yeah,
So
you
That's
just said that.
Oh,
That is a good one, but it was yeah, because it was luck, to be honest. Like that catch. And then they did it again like another year with a lucky catch. That fucking helmet catch was so lucky, man. That was crazy.
That's why I love football. Things like
Yeah.
that.
What would you do? What would you say to your 16-year-old
Yeah,
self?
my
roughly?
advice would be, I had this little chin beard. I probably wouldn't grow that again. I wouldn't grow my long hair. I wouldn't get shot in the eye, the BB gun.
I
No
shot
B-
myself in the eye with a BB gun.
No, you can't tell yourself don't get shot in the eye.
Well, me, I was shooting ice. Like we had it iced out one morning, and we picked
Yeah.
ice up, and we shooting the ice
Yeah.
and breaking ice with the BB
That's
gun.
like don't shoot ice.
Did
Like,
it, and it ricocheted and hit me in the eye.
Well, kind of like I would say no BB guns.
That's why I got
okay,
glasses
all
now.
right, that makes sense.
More cats
White
earlier.
boy duck. White boy duck when
Duck
at
at
8 o'clock,
3:42. I mean, yeah.
Just turn around. Just turn around. You got to duck.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I always, if I would change one thing about my life, everything would have been different. If I didn't get shot in the eye, I probably wouldn't be here, though. See, and that's a thing with questions like this. I think it all happens for a reason.
I'll tell you I got grazed in the head.
Yeah,
you
you
with a
told us.
45?
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah, grazed in the head.
That's crazy,
I
man.
guess I ducked at the right time.
I don't think there's any timing in that. I think the bullet just missed you by a very minuscule amount.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, that's all
Definitely.
timing. That's all timing if you
But
moved.
it got something to do with timing because I probably wouldn't have got hit.
All right, last,
I probably wouldn't have got hit at all. Like if I just stand straight, because I ducked like this, and then it hit me in my head. So if I like stood straight up, it would have went that way and just not hit me. So
last question for the iTunes reviews. Give us a review on iTunes, guys. Please. We're getting up to, actually, we are getting up in the rankings because usually you only see 2 podcast shows on the top 10. Now you're seeing 3. So that's all
Wow,
because
huge plays, everybody.
3 out of 10. We're working our way up. We're going to monopolize that search
that's
result.
what we do, baby.
What's your favorite guilty pleasures in music? Like someone
Ooh.
most people hate, but someone you really like.
ABBA is my guilty pleasure. ABBA is a guilty pleasure of mine. They're like some Swedish 70s pop band.
I would like to say, even though I found them today, that Baby Metal is one of my new favorite.
Yeah, you
Pleasures.
showed me that, yeah.
Did you guys see the Baby Metal?
Yeah, I saw it.
I didn't
It's like
see it,
it's like
so.
3 15-year-old Japanese girls that are fronting a heavy metal band.
This is like proper metal. This
It's
is
like
not...
proper metal. Yeah, it's crazy. And they do like Japanese pop singing.
What's it called again?
Baby Metal.
Baby metal.
Listen to Give Me Chocolate.
Baby metal, give me chocolate.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, like that's a tough question to be honest.
I don't like any bad music. I mean, I guess there's some people from Milwaukee that I kind of like. My friend Pudge, I like him a lot. He only has like a mixtape and a half. Not a lot of people know about him. Guy T.O.B. Loud. He's pretty good from Milwaukee too, but I don't know. That's mine.
I like that dude with the one eye. Hey, what's up? Hello. Put the mask on the floor. See, yeah.
I heard some shit from Gorilla Zoe the other day. It
His name
sounded
was like
whack as fuck.
Freddie Wack or I don't know what his name is.
Freddie
but
Wap.
I like that song. Like,
I don't know. I heard, man, every time I hear Gorilla Zoe, I usually think gangsta as shit, some hardcore gritty
Yeah.
stuff, and he's like singing like he's Ja Rule or some shit.
yeah, you said it was some auto tune shit.
Oh, Gangsta Zoe. What song did he have?
Gorilla Zoe, he had
Gorilla
Hood Figure.
Zoe. Yeah, that was the song. That was the time when those the flip phones we were talking about were coming out.
That was like 2006.
Yeah, Gorilla Zoe is like recent.
That was like my high school times. All right, I have to take a piss, so I'm gonna end the show.
All right, fellas.
Have we
Thank you
drink-
for watching.
I got all
We're
these
out of
waters.
here, guys. Dang. Oh man, he got the pee bottle.
All right,
man.
bye. Bye.
Bye.
I gotta go.